be live.
Okay.
So anything that you guys say is gonna be transmitted like all over the place, right?
Yeah.
But okay. We are live at Deleta skating rink in Pocatello, and we're just kind of getting set up and getting the feel of the place and see what's going on. One of our mediums already picked up on a few things on the floor at the skating rink. And I do have people with me today who work in here. I know. Hello.
Hi.
And so you guys have heard stories about things that have
Yes.
happened here, yeah?
hmm
What kind of stories?
So the main story I've heard is we have one main ghost. His name is Steve. That's what we've named him. So this building used to be kind of like an apartment place, and there's a couple old like rooms upstairs. There's a little shower. I don't know if Christina might show you, but
Okay.
um, we were told that there was a suicide of someone
Oh.
that lived up there, and that's who our technical ghost is. But every now and again there's lights and stuff that turn off. The paper towels are always freaky.
do you
Random
mean?
noises. I don't
Paper
know.
towel, what
Just
do you mean?
it's
Like,
an
do
old
they,
building, but yeah,
they,
stuff goes
they come
off.
out on their own? Like it's an automatic dispenser?
Yes.
Yeah,
That's pretty
I love
funny,
that
but
kind of stuff, right? I don't
that's
know
kind
if
of
can I change the orientation? Hey, there we
there we
go.
go.
There we go. I'm like trying to figure this out. We usually live stream from the laptop. We can't get the Wi-Fi to work, so probably another thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's cool. So, and we've heard that from a lot of other buildings like paper towel dispensers, anything that's automatic.
Yeah, that's the main
That
thing I've noticed.
shadows would cause movement and then
Yeah.
they would go off on their own. How about you, young lady? Have you seen anything?
No, I just heard stories. Um, I'm friends with all of the people that work here.
Yeah. It's a pretty neat building. And
Yeah.
so from what we understand, this building was moved here from
Yeah.
Montpelier or
Somewhere around there. Yeah.
it's either Montpelier or Meridian. I'm not quite
Mhm.
sure, but it was like a World War II dance hall at one time.
Yep.
And that makes sense that you would have, I don't know, so you guys are way too young, but World War II dance music, the big band era music, it was a happening thing, right? I mean, Glenn Miller, all of those big bands, that's what I listened to with my dad. So it was like a big deal in our family when Glenn Miller and all the orchestras came around. And so it was a time of, I mean, we were at war, but it was a time of music and dance and swing and all that kind of stuff, right? So it makes sense that if people came here a lot and when they passed away, this might have been their happy spot,
Mhm.
no matter where the building was.
Right.
This was their happy spot. We found that in the Enders Hotel in Soda Springs. Have you guys been there?
Don't think I have.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very, very haunted. Very haunted. There's not so good a guy in there.
Mm.
I don't feel that here. When you walk into the Enders Hotel, you feel the negative presence of this dude. But there's a lot of other people in there too. And we found a couple during Prohibition. They drink in the basement because the basement was like this size.
Mm.
And they had parties down in the basement to hide the alcohol because alcohol was illegal. And when they passed away, they came back. It was a married couple and they're still partying. So, it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool the connections that we have. I was in the military, so people have those connections with their ships, their aircraft, their tanks, their base that they were stationed at. Their memories stay. There's actually what they call a static airplane, which is an airplane no longer flies. It's not capable of flight. And they have them like Hill Air Force Base.
Mhm.
If you go to the museum, all of those display, that's static. They're static. They can't move. There's one, I think it's at Castle Air Force Base in California. It has no electronics in it anymore. The wires are stripped out to be reused. No radios, no anything, but it lights up.
So
It
weird.
lights up, and my dad was in there. He was in the Air Force, so he's been to that display. He said the radio, you can hear the radio traffic going, World War II radio traffic. There's no radio.
Cool.
So that's kind of cool. So we'll see what we get here at
Yeah.
Deleta. So just to give you guys an idea, this is the skating rink. We grew up with the skating rink, but it was half the size, and the wood slats had grooves. And so I couldn't skate worth crap.
Oh yeah.
And my skates would take me right into the bathroom because I'd catch a groove and right in I'd go. But it was half this size. So it was cool. So you guys can see it all. Yeah, I actually got this So I wouldn't have to hold my phone. I have to see if this will work. I don't know. What do you guys see?
Yeah.
You? Cool. Okay. All right. All right. Come with me. We're going to get some gear and we'll start. One of the things that somebody told me was that where the kids' like party room is, that they feel stuff. So what I want you guys to do is each take one of these. We're going to go in and we're going to sweep the room to make sure it's not EMF. EMF is electromagnetic frequency, right? It's what we are surrounded by from phones, from everything, right?
Yeah.
But there's something called a fear cage. Have you heard of that?
I
No.
haven't.
If there's a lot of wires in a room, floors, walls, ceiling, when you walk into it, you feel it, but you don't know what you're feeling.
Mhm.
It's not paranormal, it's electricity. I think this is going to move around too much, so I have to hold it. So where can you lead me to where those rooms are?
Absolutely. Right over this way.
Okay.
These are our party rooms.
Okay. So what you do is you kind of sweep it. You don't and see if they go off anywhere, like low and high. I'm actually not getting anything. What yours will do is they'll start going up towards the red.
Mine's going pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Yours is going pretty. Wow. Now that might be fear cage. I'm not getting anything. Let me put my next to this. These are a lot more sensitive. Oh, okay. That's what I'm thinking this is in here. Is the fear cage effect. So if people feel freaky in here, hey Landon, I think we have a fear cage in here.
Okay.
Look at the EMFs just right here.
Yeah.
I'm thinking because there's wiring all around in this room and some of it may not be grounded properly. You never know.
Yeah.
That's why you're getting this. Now walk around and see what else you're getting. So we're at Deleta skating rink and right now we're in a party room and we're getting really high EMF everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking fear cage. I'm not thinking that this is anything paranormal in these areas. It's wiring. At least that's my perception of it. If you have a fear cage, whoops, now we're sideways again. What's happening? Sorry, guys, I'm trying to get the phone right. Okay, so I'm thinking that these two rooms are fear cage, and look how high all of the EMFs are going. That's bananas. That's not normal. Okay. This is normal. This is normal. Like there's nothing happening. That's not normal. Okay. So I think we can rule that out.
Yeah.
We can rule this out as paranormal. Okay. We are headed up to, let's go upstairs. And it's this way.
Yep.
You guys go ahead. There are apartments over the top of Deleta, and that's where we're headed right now.
I have another question.
Yes.
Do these calibrate at all?
Yes, I calibrate them at home. What I do is I know known areas where there's nothing to
Okay.
make sure they don't go off, but good question.
I watch a lot of Sam Colby,
Okay,
so I have a little bit of knowledge.
good. That's good. And so, and there's been stuff caught on these cameras too, right?
Sometimes, yeah. Unfortunately, they don't record, so we'll just see it, and then
Oh,
we can't capture it because there's nothing recorded.
okay.
That's good.
Down in the hallway. I want to see if I can fit. This is trippy. Is this like for Halloween?
This is one of our escape rooms.
Oh, by the way,
These are all escape rooms up here.
party room, fear cage, pegs, all the equipment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Hello, Sage. Always people now.
Stop, you guys are
Okay.
Put my camera here.
So right now we're just getting set up with some of our gear.
You guys have some curiosity.
Hey Andy, the party rooms downstairs are a fear cage.
Absolutely.
Pegs all the EMFs right away. Yeah, so just so you know, don't waste any time in there. It's not paranormal. Okay.
Okay.
You guys should talk to.
So I guess upstairs here they have escape rooms. So what do you still run the escape rooms?
Yes.
Cool. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. We'll have to come in and do that one day.
Yeah.
See if we can't get out.
That'd be pretty fun.
Yes, we're welcome to go there.
This one leads up to the attic and then bedroom.
Oh yeah, this is where it just was.
Oh wow, that's going to be ridiculous.
The attic now is that like a crawl space?
The attic is like in like
Oh.
a whole area.
We're going up to the attic. Why is that so hot?
Oh, it's the magnet. It's
Wow.
part of the prop. It's warm so that we know that it's working.
Okay. Is this your room?
This is Ghost Bright.
Ghost sprites?
Part of the escape room.
Oh, okay. Can we turn on the lights so the audience can see
Unfortunately,
it?
this is as bright as this room gets.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's.
Sorry. Here we go. Yeah, no, I need the flashlight in here if you guys wouldn't mind.
Will you go get me Magical Mayhem flashlight?
Oh, sorry. This is wild. Look at that light, guys.
That was handmade by our owner.
It's really cool. Wow. So this is the upstairs and this is part of the escape room.
Perfect.
There we go. Yeah. Oh God, I hate dolls. Really.
I forgot Elaine too downstairs. I need to grab her.
Oh God, that right there. No. See, right here, I would burn my house down. If she was in my house. I'm just saying. Okay.
We do have Annabelle in there, but I can promise you that Annabelle is not haunted. She is just a crap.
Is that yours? Okay, we have, and so that's what they were doing down in the Did you hear that? Yeah, I heard that too.
There are more dolls up there.
I heard that.
It could have possibly been the windows. They're not secured. So if there's
There's
wind
no-
at all.
There's no worries outside though.
No, there's not. It actually sounded like.
Yeah, in this corner. All I have to say is, you things better stay there. I'm just saying. That's what we heard.
I reset this room multiple times a week, so I
So
haven't done anything yet.
what we heard, we just heard a noise, and
Like
it was this lock. That's what we heard. Something moving that lock. Huh. Again, we're at Deleta skating rink. This is upstairs.
Is there something in? No, the cake's just styrofoam.
Oh yeah. Okay. We have a couple of things that noise could have been, but definitely it was movement.
Definitely here. Yeah, definitely this area.
Okay.
I gotta fix that.
So what is?
It could be the wires in there, but they're not plugged in right now. That's completely unplugged.
Look at that.
Because
Put it in the bed
that's
and then leave it for just a second.
so it's completely unplugged.
No, there's.
There's nothing.
Is there
for the bed.
anything on the bed like booby trap wise?
There's nothing on or underneath the bed. It's just a wooden bed.
Okay, it's a platform. Yeah. Okay.
That's just
Okay. There's a lot of energy in here, and I wonder if it's associated at all with them creepy ass dolls. Sorry, creepy dolls. I don't like them.
this one. This one is Martha. She gets placed in the drawer because they are all a part of a puzzle.
Oh,
So I have to have them set out, but I don't like her, so she gets placed in the drawer.
yeah, I don't like any of them. Ooh,
I've
God,
from
who likes dolls? Do y'all like dolls? Kenneth said, nightmare fuel. If the dolls move, I'm going to pee my pants. I'm not even there. Yeah, I'm with you, man. God, I hate them. Like skeletons, I have one in my house that wears a tuxedo. Skeletons, I can do. Dolls, I cannot do. I hate
That
them.
skeleton's nickname is Steve after our.
Is that Steve? Okay.
That's
Mine,
actually the owners, but I nicknamed him Steve.
my skeleton is Fred because we always say, is it a demon or dead Uncle Fred? So, okay, let's go ahead and move. Let's get a game plan here.
Did you want to go inside the fireplace? There is a little room inside.
Well, I would love to
God,
do that.
Where?
Yes.
Hold on, hold
Sign
on.
me up. Got me. Here, Dad.
Okay.
Shadow detectors.
This used to be a closet that we turned into a fireplace.
Holy moly. That's where the,
That's where Annabelle is.
oh
Fair
shit.
warning.
Oh no, I'm not doing it. You're doing it. Okay, we have a brave investigator going in right now.
Let me turn on my flashlight right quick. Oh wow.
Hold on.
Yeah, it's a little closet.
Yeah. With little artifacts up there. Lot that we've gotten from like the Goodwill and stuff.
Nice.
Okay.
Was that my voice?
I heard a voice. What
I did
voice
too.
was that?
I heard that's
Oh,
a closet or something. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I apologize.
Yeah, I don't understand what, I know. This is nuts. So we are in the, sorry, the bride's room. And every, what was that?
She probably tripped or something. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, let's go downstairs, get a game plan, guys.
Right.
Where's those things? I need to set some up.
There you go.
Shadow detectors.
Okay,
I'm gonna put some in the hallway.
well, we're gonna be in and out of the hallway, but
Don't put it anywhere they can get snow on.
you know what? Put one in the corner where we heard that movement.
Oh yeah.
Okay, here. Put in the corner right here. The movement.
Oh, that makes a
Man.
It does.
The camera should detect it.
All right, we are headed back downstairs to get a game plan.
Can we turn off or on this light?
I would rather have it on.
Oh.
There you go.
I don't know what
Okay.
I work.
We're gonna go downstairs and get a game plan. The equipment is going,
It's made to flicker. Oh, okay.
I have never seen them do that. So even in here, so you guys can see it.
Wow.
Yeah, and then that bride's room, it was going nuts, and then we heard movement in the corner, and it was either the lock on, there's a lock on the,
I don't get that.
yeah, I don't understand what's going on with these things. They're like uber sensitive in here because I have a haunted doll at home. And I put them next to my doll and I'll get just a flicker here and there. There's really not much. Some nights she's really active, some nights not.
Do you think it's just all of this
Uh,
electricity?
Lift it all the way up towards the lights. Does it go up? Like
Working, Emma.
The shadow detector.
I'm not getting anything from these things. They're too low wattage. They're too low a watt.
Got it.
And so I don't know. You got one on you? Yeah, those are super low wattage.
The lights don't give off anything.
No, put it next to that one and on the book and see what happens. So what we're trying to look at is two different
That
EMFs.
goes up a little bit, but. Oh, maybe it didn't. Oh, yeah.
This door has.
And you're getting nothing. And
Nothing.
these are getting stuff. These two more than this one.
Yeah, the book makes this go up.
The book is making it go up?
Oh, I don't know. Weird. It's not being consistent at all.
Trying to get it so it's in the view.
Weird.
Is it a
It
different
went
mode?
down than the last
That's
time.
weird.
My last camera.
I
Somebody had it in their hand.
know. I handed it to you for the hallway.
Okay, we're gonna head downstairs
Okay.
because Gina should be here. And we are gonna get a game plan of how we're going to investigate this place. And we're gonna live stream, and I'm gonna live stream here until 6 p.m. Then I gotta go home and feed animals, but yeah.
That's so cute.
Sorry, we were gonna live stream on my laptop, but the signal, the Wi-Fi in here is really sketchy. So, and live streaming takes a ton of signal, just so y'all know. So, so this is the snack bar area of the skating rink. It's Yellowstone Highway out there. They have some pretty cool, fun stuff for the littler kids to play on. That's very cool. Okay.
Is Jean in here yet?
I don't see her. Where do we want to put the REM pod?
Ooh, that's a good question.
We want to put it in the middle of the floor. Okay.
Sure. You never specified what it is. I do. Okay.
I might need to go out. Did I not bring? Oh, I did. Yay. It's, oh, bird, your fries. We went to Wingers for lunch, and I'm telling you, it's the best food. Not that this is a paid advertisement, but just saying, love Wingers. All right. All right, guys. Let's get a game plan.
What our game plan? Up in the floor. Dad, we're getting a game plan. This way.
Oh, there's one right here.
I think he's trying to set up the last camera.
He is.
Yes, Kenna Wingers is so good. It's like one of my favorites. Um,
Might be able to move it out.
okay, so this is fun stuff, and then where you would get your skates. I can't skate. Put me on a horse who's bucking and twisting, I'm gold. Put me on my feet, forget it. Why do you have so many strollers?
We have them to rent to parents that like their children can't skate. So they just put
So
them
I
on
could
the-
use one,
Yeah.
and then maybe I could skate,
There you go.
and I could just have either that or I have to bring my walker in. There's no way I can skate. Okay, are you guys ready?
They have cat balls. I also have those same cat balls.
Nice.
Sorry. Ah,
All right.
yeah.
Okay.
Kelly, let's get a game plan.
Landon says we'll be right back. He's just going home to grab a jacket right quick.
It is a little chilly in here.
It is chill.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just Deleta.
Yeah.
It's just Alina. It's probably because you're working up a sweat when you're skating anyway,
Yeah.
right?
We could just
Okay. Well, you come down here.
Okay.
He doesn't want to be on camera. I don't know. I don't get this guy. He does not want to be on camera. Ah, okay. So just so y'all know, this is Andy,
Hi.
Dirty Bird, and Chantel. And please introduce.
I'm Sage.
I'm Parker.
I'm Christina.
I'm Shelby.
Yay. Okay, and these four people here work or have something to do with Deleta, right? Manage it, work it, do all of that kind of stuff. So they're the ones that understand what's been going on here. And you've seen things and heard things?
Yes.
Yes?
Mhm.
And then they've told me a little bit about some of the stories, trying to get you on camera. It's really hard not to do this on a laptop. What are some of the stories? You said there's a gentleman named Steve.
That's what we call him. If that's his actual name or not, we don't know. But when I first started here, didn't know about him. And then I got bumped up to escape room. And one of our coworkers, thankfully, because this one wasn't going to let me know, that upstairs is haunted by somebody named Steve. And at that point, I was like, nope, never mind. I quit. Here we are, like a year later now at this point. And I've seen and heard quite a few things upstairs, few things down here, but definitely a lot more up in the escape rooms. I think that's the area that he kind of like chills in. So
Okay, cool. There is a basement.
there is.
I'm not going down in the basement. It's like a death trap crawl space thing ladder. I've had enough of ship's ladders in the Navy. I'm not going down there. So just so y'all know, they can go down in the basement. Yes. You're not going in the basement either. Yeah. So, and we're also waiting for Gina. And hopefully she'll get here soon. She's one of the mediums that we work with, and she's phenomenal, just so y'all know. So, okay. Kenneth said you guys should try to talk to Steve, and we definitely will. We definitely will. So, Andy, what's the game plan? Do you want to start up here first?
Sure.
You're running it. What?
Okay.
I'm just live streaming it.
Possibly.
Let's start up here first, and we already found that a big old fear cage, I guess, and that was by the kids area, and that was one of the places I wanted to try out because I felt it when I first came in here. But
Well, let's show again. Oops, sorry guys, I just dropped the phone. Why don't we're going to head back to the kids area so that you guys can see what we saw when we
Okay.
were in there.
Love it.
They have the equipment, and just make sure that you're not holding any of your phones next to that because yeah. Phones tend to set those things off.
That's a good idea. We can do this one. I'm kind of watching for Junior so we can lock the door.
Okay, perfect. It's like me. Honestly, any of us know.
Do you want to set up that spirit box thing?
What kids' place are we going to?
It's back there, the party rooms.
Oh yeah. Did you get anything? My kid didn't give me.
It pegged all of it.
Oh, did it?
So that's why I think it is a fear cage.
Yeah, I know it's not.
So
Yeah, wow. Look at that.
they're not going all the way up to the red like they were earlier. So maybe there is a bit of activity in here. Yes,
It's going
it is.
here.
And that's why I'm thinking, could it be wiring?
Do we know what goes through these pipes?
This is just water. This is
Oh,
fire
okay.
systems.
Yeah.
There's nothing here. But you do have wiring on the outside of the walls and
For our cameras.
so the cameras, but they shouldn't set things off like this.
I haven't turned this on.
Maybe funny.
No,
What the heck?
I put it out there, and I just have a flashlight in my thing.
So possibly not a fear cage. Maybe we came in and something was in here.
Oh, it is like right here.
Put it on the floor and see if it's causing it. Nothing. You want to do these?
Also talking about the gym, the jungle gym area too.
Okay.
That's where I felt majority of the presence.
So all of these are reading at a different level. Should we try to do you want to try to do a question answer series in here?
Let's go for it. We'll get my stuff.
I am going to set this phone down here.
Oh,
Yeah, that door just opens. The hinges.
Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get this camera steady. I got this really groovy thing at Big Lots before they went out of business.
I will be surprised.
You know, honestly, it would be.
What?
Her thing was good. Why are you going off whenever she gets nice to me? So my mom did not, guys.
unless you're Kelsey.
Okay, trying to get this stabilized. It's not working.
Okay, yours is
Why don't we sit down on the picnic tables? And I'm gonna hold the camera because I can't get this thing to cooperate. Okay. All right, So all the different EMF detectors in here, some of them are reading nothing, some of them are reading pretty high, which is really interesting. These are plastic picnic tables. We didn't get readings on the floor. We didn't get really readings on the ceiling. So it could be just, I don't know. Usually a fear cage is when you have really high electrical. Hey, Kelly, you're tall. Can you put your EMF like up towards these lights and see if all the way up? Yeah. No, I meant all the way to the red. So now when you bring it down, does it diminish at all?
Sort of.
Sort of. So these lights could be triggering some of it, but not at our level. We have to hold them pretty high to get it to trigger. Okay.
It's like freezing in here. It is a concrete roof, but it's wonderful.
That's perfect.
All right. So we're gonna do like a EVP session in here and see what we get. Are you gonna put it back maybe on that wall?
Okay.
The laser? There we go.
Something goes across it.
Yeah, if something breaks the beam, we can see it pretty clearly. All right. So we're at Deleta skating rink. We're gonna do an EVP session in the kids kind of party area. I can't even imagine how loud this is with a bunch of screaming children in
Yes.
here. So we walked in here and our equipment started hitting. And what we'd like to know is if there is a male in this room who hangs out in the building named Steve.
Yes, the flashlight is one off.
The flashlight went off?
Yeah.
So Steve, if this is you, can you turn the flashlight back on? Or maybe touch the REM pod. Kelly, touch the REM pod so you can see. Yeah, so if you get close to it, Steve, you can turn that on.
The EMF detector going on.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
They're all about the same. They're all moving.
This is as long as it's been.
The flashlight just went on and off. Would you turn the flashlight this way so the camera could see it when it goes on and off? Thank you. Okay,
That was probably me that turned.
yeah.
Look, this is an energy. It helps you, gives you energy. Feel free to use it. You put it on the right side.
Yeah, so we have a variety of equipment in here. We have several EMF detectors. Some of them are going off and some of them are going off all the way. They're pegging to the red. Some of them are not catching much. The REM pod should pick up some activity if he's close enough to it. Down at the far table, way back over there, we have an EM pump. And what that does is helps give them energy to manifest if they're here.
Hopefully they'll go to it and set the laser light. That's true.
So Steve, are you here? If you're here, would you please turn the flashlight off? Oh,
Wow.
that was direct response. That was direct response now, wasn't it? Thank you.
Actually, is your name Steve?
If your name is Steve, would you please turn the flashlight on?
You go by a different name. They just call you Steve.
Okay. So his name is not Steve, you're calling him Steve.
That's what they think it might be.
A nickname. Okay. Don't whisper.
Yeah, I whisper. Okay.
Yeah,
I
don't
have
whisper.
audio over there. I'm recording everything you got.
Yeah, it's on the East Coast. So, okay, can you tell us your name? If it is not Steve, I'm hearing a REM pod. Where's the other REM pod?
Is it on the floor?
It's in the middle of the skating rink floor. Is that?
Yeah, it is.
Is it going off? I just heard it.
Maybe that was one of the ones upstairs.
Oh, is there one upstairs too?
There's another run pop up there.
Oh, shadow detector. Something's going off upstairs. Okay. Okay, yeah, I heard something going off upstairs. So, sir, if your name's not Steve, do you mind if we call you Steve until we figure out your name? Okay, thank you.
Sweet.
All right, so we're gonna call you Steve. Did you dance here in this building, wherever this building was at the time? If you did, please turn the flashlight off. Did you listen to big band music in this building? Okay, so that's a no.
Did you used to work in this building?
I'm still hearing that upstairs.
Me too.
Yeah. I'm like a cat. I can hear the smallest noise.
And I'm half deaf.
I know, yeah. Let's see, I'm seeing if there's any. Okay. Steve, did you own this building at one time? Please turn the flashlight on if you owned the building.
Shadow detector's upstairs going nuts.
Nice.
Yeah. Did you manage this building or work in the building at one time? Oh, yes. Okay, so there you go. There's this connection with the building, but we still don't know the era of the building. Would you please turn the flashlight off? Just tap it and it'll turn off.
This flashlight's probably gonna die.
I took brand new batteries in, so unless you really separate the energy.
Okay, thank you, Steve. So you managed or worked in the building. Was the building at this location when you worked here? Please turn the flashlight on if it was at this location. I'm catching more of a name with an M, like Mark or Mike.
Usually start with the M.
Well, hold on, we already have a question in play here.
Oh, fair enough.
Okay, I don't know what that was in response to. Would you please turn the flashlight off? And I'm sorry, this is the way we have to communicate, but it's visual and we can understand you this way because we can't really hear you. Please turn the light off and I'll ask you another question.
Would you like me to bring that in?
You might want to.
It does make a slight sound. See, I don't think that. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Steve. So does your first or middle name start with the letter M? I'm catching like a Mark or a Mike, something short with an N, but it could be a different spirit. So does your first or middle name start with an M?
Or maybe last name.
Well, yeah, it could be last name, but I'm thinking it's a first or a nickname or a. Yes, okay.
That was me. I promise people.
Okay, so thank you. So it's Mark or Mike or something like that. And when Gina gets here, she might be able to give us some more clarity on that.
And did you get anything?
Huh?
She's an idiot.
Well,
Like 20s, 30s era. That's what I'm getting.
when was the building built?
1850s. Then was moved here about 1940s.
Okay.
So did you, with this building before the 1940s, before it moved to Pocatello.
What was your question? Did he work in the building?
Did he? It was in Montpelier, remember?
I know that. Yeah.
So he went in the building, he came with the building.
Okay. So,
He just asking what you were thinking.
so if he worked in the building and then he may have moved, well, he may have not been alive when they moved the building, but he came with the building.
Yes.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So good job. Thank you, sir. Were you married? Please turn the flashlight on if you were married. Okay, now, did you have a family without being married? Yes. Okay. All right. Thank you. Would you please turn the light off? So we know it's an M name and we know it's a short name, right?
Did he
Like-
confirm it was starts with E?
Yeah,
Okay.
like a Mike or a Mark or a, are your relatives still alive in Pocatello? Like grandchildren or great-great-grandchildren? Do you have family still alive in Pocatello?
Turn the flashlight on if it's.
Okay. Cool. So that's where we start. Then you go to the Historical Society and see if we can find out any information on this. May not be because he was an employee, not an owner. It's very hard to find some of this stuff out.
Yeah.
But if we can dig through historical records, maybe we can find that association and figure out who he is. Right?
I'm getting, he's a, can you turn it off?
You're getting what?
He's got an answer. Were you like a maintenance worker? Or took care of the grounds?
Turn the flashlight on if it's.
Yeah, he did say he worked in the building, so that's cool. Okay, so
Like,
um
that's the impression I got
what?
when you ask him names and stuff. If he came with the building, I'm like, he's the maintenance man.
The maintenance man? Yeah. Thank you, sir. Can you turn the light off, please?
I got a question too. If you turn it on.
What I'm curious about is if he knows how many are here, because there's way more than just one person here.
Oh, there's got, even if it's just residual,
I don't think it's residual.
I wouldn't be.
I think there's a female upstairs.
I also wouldn't be surprised if that would make sense.
I think there is a female too upstairs.
Perfect. Do you have a connection with anybody here alive at the table? Turn the flashlight on if yes. Sometimes they'll follow into the building thinking, oh, I can find people.
So, sir, I have a question. Is there a female spirit upstairs?
Turn the flashlight on if yes.
Is there more than one spirit upstairs? You may not be able to see him.
True.
Thank you. So I'm only catching the female upstairs. Besides his energy, I don't know who else is upstairs, but it'll be interesting to see who we come up with. Oh. Thank you, sir. Would you please turn off the flashlight? And Leanne, we're gonna need your dazzle rods for this.
So dazzle rods, how they work? Cross And yes answered, open for no. And you can really hear.
You don't even have to touch them, just your energy. Open with both. Yes, sir.
And the way I hold it is between two fingers, like pinky and my pointer. And the only way I could manipulate it is if I blow on it or if I'm visibly moving my hands. So I usually rest my elbows on things to be steady. So,
let's figure out age.
H.
I'm pretty sure I mean, I've got,
Mac.
huh?
Getting the name Mac.
Mac. I want to,
Sorry, Carl.
okay. Let's, okay, sir, when you passed away, were you in your thirties?
Crossing them means yes, and opening them means.
Cross them if yes. I can't tell from here if they're crossing.
Yeah, they're crossing.
The lasers, yeah, they're crossing.
Yep.
Okay, were you 38 when you passed away? No. Were you 30? Whoops. Were you,
Oh gosh. That usually means there's more than one person talking.
we're talking to Steve, the gentleman that we call Steve. If someone else walked in, you need to wait. Steve, were you closer to 30 when you passed? All right, I'm actually seeing something here and I don't know. I'm seeing a vehicle accident. Were you in some, who is walked in?
I don't know, but they.
Somebody walked in. Yeah. I'm seeing I don't think it was a train. It was more,
They're talking over each other.
yeah, no, we're talking to Steve and Steve only. You need to back off. Back off. We will talk to you in a minute. Steve, is this Steve? Cross if yes. All right, thank you.
That's strong.
Yeah, that's a good strong yes, thank you. But I'm seeing a vehicle accident or like a wagon accident, but I thought it was more, maybe wagon? Some kind of accident. Were you involved in an accident? That's, yeah. Did you have a limp? Something with a leg. Was a leg injured? Did you have an injured leg? I'm seeing, maybe it's not him.
Could be the person.
Who is upstairs? They're setting it off like crazy.
Yeah. And also, did you hear sounds going outside?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. It could be Gina, so we can't just assume it's not. Could also be the ice machine.
Oh, okay.
Ice machines do that.
So there's a woman who just walked in. Can we talk to her, please?
She's like, yes, finally.
There's a lady who walked in. Okay, hello. That's a yes. Are you the lady who I felt upstairs? No, you're another? Nice. So
They're
that,
so responsive.
do you know Steve, the gentleman we call Steve? Do you know him? Oh, boy. Okay, did you work here? Did you just come here to party, like dance and, oh, yeah, see, when they have fun, they don't leave.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, all right. Is there another woman who's upstairs?
The EM detectors are going nuts.
Oh, boy. Yes. Okay. Is the lady upstairs very light, pale blonde? Are you pale blonde? Wait, do you, whoa,
Are
do
you?
you have pale blonde hair? Someone has,
The flashlight's working.
did Steve have pale blonde hair? Oh boy. Okay, got the blonde,
I
but
think the lady upstairs is a dark colored person.
Brunette, yeah.
Yeah,
but dark skinned.
dark skinned.
Is the lady upstairs dark skinned? Okay, cool. Do you, okay. So there's three that we know of now. There's the Steve and then the two ladies. Do you have dark skin? Okay. And that could be, we don't know,
Yeah.
but she has darker complected, so that's good to know.
Yeah.
Okay. So are there more than three spirits here in the building?
Sometimes.
Okay, who else is walking in?
Um,
Someone else is walking in. Is there a child who just walked in?
No.
Is a young, like maybe not teenager, a child?
no.
Steve, is that your child?
No.
Somebody's child. Maybe they're thinking of their child. A sister, or is it a sister or a brother? Somebody who died before they were a teenager. I'm not sure who that is.
Oh my goodness. I'm like pushing it out my hand.
Whatever's going on upstairs, it's a party.
Yeah.
It's just,
Some sort of heater just kicked on too.
That's the fart closet in the back. It gives us jump scares.
somebody else just walked in and I can't figure out who it is. Do you have any idea, Chantal?
This is not me manipulating it, by the way. It's a little breezy in here, so that might be something.
I don't feel anything other than just cold.
Are you between the ages of 5 and 10?
No.
Did you have a child who died before they were 10 years old?
Oh, weird. So it's just stuff going on.
I'm just feeling a lot of confusion right now.
Yeah,
Like-
probably like, what child?
Well, no, I'm feeling confusion on their end. Like, I don't know if this is the either two that we talked to, and maybe this person doesn't understand they've passed. They're very confused.
Makes sense. I have a very like non-harmful vibe from them. They're just like, what is happening?
Well, do you know what year it is? Okay, that's a yes. Do you think it's, let's see if they really do. Is it 1910? Is it 1950? Is it 1980? Is it 2000? Is it 2025? They do. But then the person I think that just walked in though doesn't understand that they're past. That's, and I'm thinking, that's why I keep going back to, I think this is a younger person.
Think there's a child spirit here too.
If you're a child, you know, a child, we're not gonna hurt you and you can talk to us.
Yeah, we're gonna have a conversation.
Probably parents told them not to talk to strangers,
That's fair enough.
but it's okay. We're not gonna hurt you. And none of this equipment will hurt you. There's a tentative yes. Okay, there you go.
Would you like to talk to a daddy type figure? Or a mommy type figure?
Got probably more than two people here that has kids.
So here's with children spirits, they usually will go somewhere where there's children because they can't find their families.
Dang, I could go play on the play toy.
Yeah.
You want to head to the plate area and see if we can get Dr. Bear there?
Having a party, too many people.
You want us to head to the play area to talk to you?
We can go to the play area.
There's too many people.
And they may, and a lot of times, so children will seek out places where there's children, and then they'll seek out a female spirit to attach to. Because they're alone. If they're not with their families, if they cannot find their families when they pass. So sometimes, wow,
Yeah, they're all talking at once.
yeah,
Or they're playing with rods. I have my kids play with rods before.
All these EMF detectors are just going nuts. Everyone.
Yeah.
Except for mine. Oh, that I know.
Yeah, that one's really hard to read.
what does that other one say?
They're trying to sell them.
We can go to the play area and
Oh my
try.
gosh. But it's stop.
You might get more action with kid spirits there.
Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
Wanna do that?
why not?
That's not the thing I told. I think they're upstairs, you're pacing back and forth that little way. 'Cause somebody is.
Yeah.
Do I have that? Yeah, I have several places up there where I have that thing.
This will probably fall to the. Yeah, sorry, possibly, yeah.
And
Oh, it's still, this probably was going off for the ones she said didn't.
Okay, we're going to the play area. Maybe have more of a conversation with the child. So Kenna asked, did he know Dale or Lita, the original Rink owners? Let's find out. Hey, Andy. Kenna would like us to ask a question if Steve, the gentleman we call Steve, knows Dale or Lita, the original Rink owners.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna try to set this down so I don't have to hold it. Huh? Oh, really? Okay, so if you guys want to stay within camera view.
Sure.
And then
Where is camera? Oh,
right
here. It's from like here to there. I would do it
It's
so. That is going nuts. Oh, man. Why do those lights?
Yeah, those lights. Can we turn this light off?
Which or
Just the,
a long one?
yeah, because that actually will set the stuff off.
She's going to turn off the breaker right now, so there'll be no energy to it.
Okay.
That's the only way we can turn it off.
Oh, perfect. Mine go. Done.
What'd you say those names were again? I'll look at the thing. Del or Lita? All right, need to ask if Steve if he knew Del or Lita.
Is that the flashlight? Oh, with the.
Yes.
Oh, I'm still off the edge. I was gonna say. All right, Steve, I'd like to talk to just Steve, please. Am I talking to Steve? What do we know as Steve?
Okay.
Okay. Did you know the original owners of the skate rink, Dale and Lita? Is that the names? Did you know them personally?
Okay.
No.
All right, Steve, we're gonna try to talk to the kids here now. Can you let them talk? Thank you. Is there any kids here? One at a time. One at a time.
Things are ready. All right, to answer questions, I'm doing this. Closing the rods means yes, and opening them means no. So we can only ask you yes or no questions. Oh, that was me, sorry.
Or you can touch any of the equipment here.
Yeah, see, I'm not even touching this and it's going off, so it's super easy to interact with.
This one may need a new battery.
Is there a kid here with us? Oh, okay. Got a very unsure yes. Good job opening it.
You can also use that thing before get energy in. Okay.
These lights would be.
You can.
Okay.
I might have bumped it.
Okay.
So you can bump it.
All right, kiddos. A lot of people have told me that there's at least one young child here, and I would like to talk to you. You're not in trouble, I promise.
Yeah.
We just want to make sure you're okay. Is there a young child here? Maybe 5 to 12 years old?
Maybe you turn the light on.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You want to try to turn it off? Is pull the energy out of it. Put your hand on it. Suck the energy out.
Yeah. Did you watch Steve turn on and off the flashlight? I don't know how easy it is, but he seemed pretty good at it.
Pull the energy right out of it.
I feel like it just left.
Cat toy too.
Yeah, see how it turns on when you move it?
Hey,
Oh,
move
it
the
turned on.
cat. I might have. I don't. I dropped the cat toy. Okay, so you can turn that. Release the energy of the flashlight. All right. Whichever.
They just left.
They might have. Can you try to talk to her again?
It's okay, you're not in trouble. We just want to make sure you're okay. Can you come here and talk? Closing the rods means yes, and opening them means no. You close them for me? There you go.
Came back or still here?
There you go. See, isn't that fun? Can you opening them? Good job.
Are you a girl?
What are you coming up with? A very, very, very scared something.
Okay, you're a girl.
Yes.
Is there a boy? Little. Okay. Is there also a little boy here too? No. Hard no. That's a hard no. Okay.
Yeah. Good job.
Is there more than one little girl here?
I'm trying to plug in my phone.
Aw, you just have one little girl. You're just a little girl there by yourself.
I'm sorry to hear that. It must be really lonely.
Sorry, guys. I'm trying to plug in my phone to keep the battery going.
Fair enough. So, are you here just to watch other kids play?
Yeah. Do you play with him sometimes? That's awesome.
Oh, wait, I can go through the bottom. I
Do
think.
they play with you too?
Keep this music back.
Okay, I can get batteries.
Yeah.
Off.
Like the skate.
Oh,
I bet that.
Keep the-
Do you remember your name?
God. Okay.
Yeah, you do remember your name?
Can you go visit your family?
The flashlight turned off too.
Oh, are you? Can you go outside this building at all?
So
So you're stuck here?
I don't know that this needs new batteries.
yes.
You're stuck here? Did you
It does not need batteries.
did you die here? Did you die here?
I don't think Deleta's ever had someone die on the property, but
Maybe on an accident in front of an accident in front of the building on
oh
Yellowstone.
yeah. Do you know how you died?
No.
Well, the light flashlight turned on.
So we determined that it's a girl,
Yeah,
but not an age,
5 to 12.
5 to 12.
Sorry.
Yeah, I understand.
Oh.
Trying to get this straight.
Hey, can I keep talking to the little boy?
No, he
I
wasn't.
would love to keep talking to her. I get the name Rita. Is that your name? For the young one?
Gina's almost here.
No, your name wasn't Rita? That's okay. I was just thinking about it.
Does it start with an R?
Do you guys have any names come to mind? Nothing. Just sometimes people will just have a name come to mind.
Did I call you Sweetie Pie?
That's cute. Do you have a name that you want us to call you? Oh, the flashlight turned on too. That's awesome. Let's see if we can figure out what name you want to be called. Yeah? Do you have a name that comes to mind?
Gloria,
Gloria?
but I don't know why. Glory or Gloria.
What do you think? What's her name? Jen. Yours. Not what hers.
Oh, sorry. Maria?
Want to be called Maria?
There's footsteps upstairs, guys.
Nice.
You heard those down here?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a pretty common thing. Okay.
You're upstairs in that. He keeps here more. Do you want to be called Maria? That's a very pretty name.
So, did you get a description of her?
I'll look up that she's between 5 and 12, a girl, and her dad tells her sweetie.
Do you have long brown hair?
Maria, do you have long brown hair?
I'm just seeing
Young
long
girl?
pigtails, long pigtails with bows.
Yeah. Oh, that's such a pretty hair color.
Jenna said she's stuck here, by the way. She doesn't know how or why. So, Maria, you can't leave this building?
Yes. No, she can't find her family. If she's here, she can't find her family.
Can't find your family?
So she's with the females that are here. So
Do you want to find your family?
let's
Yes.
just find her daddy.
Thank you for answering.
Yeah, so
Would you like help to find your family?
but she's with living thugs.
Is that you answering, Maria?
So we set out.
a lot stronger than mine. So I don't know.
So we have more than one spirit, right?
What is the place that we investigated with the wedding dresses and all that?
Annie's.
Annie Homes.
Oh, yeah, that was cool. And he's boutique.
Over by Pocatello. They have a little bit.
Yeah,
Well,
his boutique is up.
We need to figure out if something is holding her here that's against her will.
I told her here, she just doesn't want to get home.
Well, yeah, but I asked her if she wanted somebody to help her find her family.
She's
True. That could be the really confused one that came in.
Maria, do you know if you're dead?
It's a heavy question to ask a child.
You know if you're dead?
I don't know what's happening here.
Is there more than one spirit here? Is someone else preventing you from talking?
Yeah, just turned off. The flashlight just turned off.
Is she getting talked?
That's crazy. Hey Maria, I think it would be super awesome if you played on the play toy and we could come back to talk to you. Does that sound like a good plan? You want to play while we look around? Yeah? Well, you're welcome to play. We'll be around. You're welcome to come talk too. What are your guys' thoughts? Curious.
I don't know. It's definitely a lot changing. Wow, I really don't. My words are supposed I don't know, there's definitely a lot of energy.
There is. I do like a headache.
There's a lot of emotions. That's why. And
That's good though. This is something we were.
they're not. She was that was. That was not.
Well, that's hard.
Oh, there is the 360 audio. I didn't know we brought the audio over and the beach consider. That's sweet. You guys feel like we're trying to. There was something that's here.
I think it's awesome. Definitely.
All right, Gina's here. Let's see if we can talk to her.
What's sure they all say entities?
Yeah.
They were different. So we did call them Steve.
And this is live streaming, just so you know.
All right. You want me to do it? You do it. I know it brings Colleen, so she likes you to do it.
All right, so we have identified somebody they call Steve, and he's been around for like ever.
Yes.
He,
Yeah,
as far as we believe, he has worked here at some point.
I was gonna say that, I saw that.
Yeah,
didn't see that.
and we were just talking to a child. She said through the rods and she was about.
Yeah, I was thinking she's 6 or 7.
Yeah, and they've called the kid T. Steve Jr. I got some rods. She likes singing Maria. I don't know if that's her real name or not. And then when I tried to ask if she wants to go find her family or if she can, something else answered. So, yeah. Because she's very tentative on the rods, and if he's like, you need help finding your family, we're very sure. So, I don't think it.
Yeah.
And I don't necessarily, I was telling them, I don't necessarily feel like anyone died on the premises.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of big energy here from.
There's
people
also a
changing.
major road right there.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Well, this was a big event. They had big bands.
yeah.
that come and perform here, and they would have dances, and then the roller skating has been huge.
Right.
But I can almost picture who's Steve. Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I,
So,
like, I see roller skating.
thanks, me again.
Nice.
If you came forward, saw something we did.
Talking to whoever answered this one. But
This one is not something vibrations, is it? It's,
Not to my knowledge.
okay, because
That's just been going nuts for a while.
I've been doing that, and that's what I, because you're like doing this talking, and I'm like, that one isn't moving.
They really like that flashlight though.
Oh, did it just kick on?
Huh?
Okay, I was gonna say, I hadn't even noticed it until I.
that flashlight is really responsive, so like.
All right. Talk to the little girl.
Okay.
See if you'll talk to her. Maria.
All right, Maria. We've got someone here who's a lot more skilled than I am to talk to you. Are you still here? You want to come and play? Talk to us? You don't have to be scared. It's okay. We are not going to hurt you. See how tentative that is? Yeah. Thanks for coming back.
Yeah, is she staying here by choice? Or does someone want to stay?
It's not a yes.
Staying here by choice.
Two yes questions. Yeah.
Yeah, that turned off right when someone else answered. So that turned off, this flashlight turned off, this went no.
This
So-
is how they turned off.
Fair, okay. Could have just been it and interesting timing, I should say.
So which question did we ask first? Here by her choice?
Yeah,
Does anyone else want you to stay here with them? Yeah. So she would feel like it's her choice, but I don't.
You don't think it's her choice?
that's what I'm thinking.
I don't think they're like kidnapping her or holding her hostage, but I think they convinced her. It's okay.
It's okay,
It made me feel obligated.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those are going nuts.
That camera straight just so yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Sure it's not.
Is there something under
Static?
this? No, it can be this. Oh, okay. This is going crazy.
Seeing the electric.
Oh my god.
That's why I have to turn that off.
Spirit box is trying to get everything working.
Holy cow.
I know, I've
Yeah.
never seen that.
Well,
Mine's not going nuts.
because yours isn't probably from China.
They have radioactive ones. I doubt her.
It's at 4. Is that normal? I don't know what yours, there's a 4 in here. No, this. It's normal. You know what? I'd really like for you to touch this. See what happens when you touch it. It makes so many fun lights and noises. Can you do that for us?
You want me to move? I'll move so you can get closer.
Yeah, maybe let her.
Or I was gonna say pull it down to the edge, because it can be this.
Yeah, here. Let's put this over here. Now watch. Try that. Try doing that.
I think it's super cool. Did you bring the one that looks like a barrel?
Yeah,
That'd be fun.
the battery and everything first.
Oh.
Wow, so I've never seen him do that. I mean, that's just.
I half want to say it's these lights, but
I'm gonna turn those off.
Try. Let's try.
my
It's not
gosh.
the lights.
oh my gosh,
Not
that's super
It is not the lights.
nice. Oh, this is cool.
Well, she likes, they all like the flashlight.
Yeah, I've never seen a flashlight be so responsive.
And it's been hit like boom, yes,
Those
boom.
brand new batteries.
Yeah,
too, in the
I mean,
flashlight.
it's super responsive.
Wow.
Yeah, and that was one thing you were sitting up there, because like I said, you kind of,
Yeah,
you've been shift, and you could see it maybe kicking on or off with that, but no one's near it.
Yeah, look at the orange ones now going.
Yeah.
It's starting to go. So she's closer to the orange. She's moving. She's moving back and forth.
You don't want those things.
Yeah, I think she likes them. They don't make any noise. They're not scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and hold on to one of them, hun. My orange one is really pretty.
Yeah, isn't it?
Can you turn
Okay,
the
look
flashlight off?
Yeah, she's at that orange one. It's going up to the red now. Hold on to that orange one, hun. They're so much fun.
Flashlight.
That was me. See, look, it's barely cut.
Yeah. Hold on to that orange one. There you go.
Can you turn the flashlight back on for me? That would be super
Dude, I can't do it all.
cool.
So much fun. We really appreciate that you talked to us today. I hope that you had fun when you're skating here.
Yeah, she said she likes to
And
skate with
playing
other
on the
kids.
toys. Yeah. Do you guys ever have anything that goes missing, little things wise? Like the little, the stuff you have at the counter? That's starting the fun stuff for the kids. Either.
Yeah, we might just chalk it up to the whole bunch of after school skates that come through here.
Okay.
And it could have been like an actual child.
Okay.
So I don't think we take too much notice on things going missing.
Pay attention to if you find stuff in weird places that the kids wouldn't have access to.
Is that something Steve Jr.
Well, don't be surprised where those kids get into.
Yeah.
I'd be surprised. Oh, I thought we're playing games on my child's house. How are you?
Okay. Should we head upstairs for a little while, or do you want to make
No.
contact upstairs?
She's not talking to me.
She's not talking.
She's not. Yeah, she's happy here. Then she's not
At
forced.
this
to-
moment, but it could also be just not knowing or trusting.
That's where I think she's at.
Yeah. I'm a stranger,
Yeah.
and those are cool. The lights.
Those are fun.
Yeah, I was initially gonna put a camera right here, but I don't have enough. I'm gonna have to invest in more little cameras like that because it's a hell of a
Why
lot
don't you
easier.
move the one that you have in the center over here right now? There's a plug right here. Now let
One over there by the I have one over
on the
there
counter.
on the counter.
Yeah.
They have activity there too. That's what
Oh,
I was
okay.
thinking.
Wow, I've never seen.
I know they're just going bananas.
Flashlight.
And these are the same ones I use for the doll, and they don't go up like this.
Yeah,
So they're definitely picking something up.
yeah. And it's like active too, it's never static in
Right.
one spot. It's
Yeah, there's definitely stuff happening here. Okay, we're gonna head upstairs and we're gonna talk a little bit more to Steve, AKA Mike, Ned, Mac, who knows?
So is that net? Go there.
So.
Oh, boy, did. Do you guys like anything?
Don't forget your dowsing rods over here, whoever, they're copper. Okay, we are headed upstairs. We are at Deleta skating rink, for those of you. And there's Dirty Bird trying to figure out how to get this bloody thing to work. I bought this at Phenomicon last year and we cannot get it to work right. What it does is I know there's a gain on it, but it cuts out all the noise of a spirit box because I can't stand spirit boxes. But it's cutting out so much noise that you can't hear anything.
Oh my gosh. It's crazy how much it is.
And that doesn't do anything, huh? Okay.
It just stopped.
What? Did you it just stopped? Yeah,
Yeah,
speak.
like right
She
here,
was
just
definitely-
nothing. Oh, now it's back, but that's so weird.
Yeah.
It might be your phone, but it's still interesting.
Oh, it could be because I'm live streaming, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it's putting out a
Yeah.
lot of signal.
Had many birthday parties here.
Have you?
When they were little.
I've only been in here one time.
We used to come all the time.
I want to say it was my friend Rachel's little girl's party. I came in, and but me and kids, woo, 5 minutes of that noise
Well,
that was
his
out.
birthdays are 6 days apart, so we often did combined parties.
Oh,
Cause I couldn't handle two in a row.
okay. So we're upstairs in the office area. Where do we want to sit first?
We can, I'm thinking in here, or in here, or with the bed.
I'll do the best.
Where's Chantel and
Oh, I know.
That's in the
Oh,
attic.
they're in the attic?
So they're in the bed. They're in the bed.
Okay.
The attic or
They're in.
bed or?
Can we turn that lamp off?
Christina,
Huh?
unplug the lamp.
Which, the flickering one, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Here. So that we don't have to get rid of light. Would you rather me like unplug it or switch out the light bulb?
Oh, I like
Oh,
that'd
thank
be
you.
great.
That would be awesome.
So it is a light bulb.
Yeah.
Flicker.
Yeah.
Oh, so like a hall ring type.
Yeah.
I like that.
Oh, very sure.
Okay.
Do you get the meteor stuff from having the disturbing?
No, it's just a little.
I was gonna say, I know a lot of people that.
Yeah, no, it was very annoying when I first started here. I don't even notice it anymore.
Yeah, fair. Are we gonna set up?
This is probably the one that we want to buy. See,
So we have, just so you can see on the live stream, I know it's dark, but we're going to put some light in here. We have, oh, this damn boy catches me every time I watch it. There's a thing. We have a motion detector here. See that? And the whole time we were downstairs, we were hearing this go off, and there wasn't anybody up here. So let's go into the bedroom.
Okay,
In this one?
it's up here.
So this is the top floor of Deleta, if you haven't been here, is escape rooms. But there's a lot of activity in here. So we were in here. And
Was I supposed to do that?
I don't know. Well, don't be afraid of it. Just walk by. All four of them stopped in the hall. It was funny. Okay.
So far, we got a woman born in 1937, died 1982.
Wow.
you started, huh?
Cool. Okay.
Interesting.
Let me find a place to.
These are so weird. How they do it.
Yeah, they're definitely picking up on a lot of stuff.
So wait, I'm gonna put this one in this door here.
I'm trying to find a place to.
Flashlight already went on.
Hey, Mad Max. Glad you made it. I'm looking for a place to plug in. No, there's two things there, so I can't. There's
Yeah, there was in there. Right here behind there's an extension cord thingy.
Can you hold the camera, please? Sure, because it's running.
Put it on this little table here.
No, hold on. It won't stand up. I gotta mess with it. Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's part of the puzzle.
Gotcha.
Okay. Let's see if that will print out at all.
Even that's that we brought up, Colleen?
Hmm?
The one that we brought up, did nothing, nothing,
Oh, wow.
until everyone else got up here.
Okay, that RIM pod is us moving the table. We're trying to get all set up here so you can see the equipment. We are upstairs in one of the escape rooms. And this room is called what? The bride's closet? What is it called?
Ghost Bride.
Ghost Bride. Okay. Sorry, guys. This stand is just being fussy. So, put this-
The bench thingy? The bench thingy? I don't know. I'll test it out.
Okay.
That's pretty sturdy. Okay.
I'll sign a waiver for now.
There you go.
Come on. There we go.
Is this the creepy one?
No, the mark.
No, that's Sarah. I don't like Sarah,
No,
but
no,
I just like
no.
all dolls, so.
Oh,
I love.
what did I do? Hold on. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Am I still there? Yeah, I'm still there.
It's hard to tell with me, like dolls are actually creepy because I just don't like all dolls.
Fair.
They're all creepy. I promise.
All right.
Oh, okay.
There's not a whole lot of light in here, guys. Sorry about that, but. All right.
I did bring a-
Kind of
I
dumb.
did bring a
You're also
flashlight if we need
perfectly
to.
still and I
Perfect.
blink, blink.
That should be
What is
adequate.
Let's take my light and shine it up
Yeah,
just to give us some.
there we go.
Yeah, we can do that.
That works great.
There you go. Just stare into the light. I don't know if there's. Yeah, it's a little better. Okay. So you, Chantel, you guys and Lennon were up here, and you made contact with a few.
Yes, she won't talk to me.
Oh, she likes guys. Okay. So what did you?
I was finding sometimes there's my hands are getting cold, so I don't know, but yeah, female born around 37, died around 82. Maybe had some like ownership in like business or building. Well,
We had a question earlier, and somebody asked if for Steve, a question for Steve, but it could be for any of them. Did they know Dale or Lita, the original Rink owners?
That's why it's Deleta.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, I didn't put that together. I'm so slow. I'm so slow. Litas. Huh. I wonder, I wonder if they're. So how long was the Lita, how long are they passed or?
I'm pretty sure they probably are.
Nell and Lita. Yeah, I believe they're long gone.
Long gone. Okay. I wonder if any of their energy is here.
That would make sense.
You'd think, yeah, huh?
Yeah. Also, we did ask whoever Steve is that he did not know, but that was over the dozen. So
Did not know Dale or Lita.
yeah,
Okay.
in person at least.
Okay.
It's weird.
But that was over the dozen.
Nobody's ever set the REM pods off either.
Yeah,
Do you guys have a history of employees at all from before? Because part of me wonders if, because the Steve energy is very familiar, and I roller skated here growing up all the time.
Okay.
We might have access, but
If anything, it'd be the original owners that mainly had that information.
Yeah, because I'm thinking,
Is that yours?
no, she's from the best underneath.
Yeah.
No, do not want to kiss. No.
So you said, what was her name?
Del,
Dale and Lita.
No, that's up here.
Steve.
Steve.
Steve's back up here?
oh, I think he's talking about what you guys were doing before.
Oh, who she was? It was a female.
I don't know her name or anything.
I wonder if
Yes.
Is it just one spirit up here right now?
Ooh, I just got a really weird vibe. And I didn't like it.
Yes or no? Yes, for closing. There's just one spirit up here right now?
I don't think there's just one.
Me neither. I think they're all following us now.
Yeah, they're like, what are you doing?
yeah.
They know what I'm doing, right? Can you guys show them out?
Yeah.
Cross them for yes?
They were.
Well, he did downstairs.
When we were up here, the spirit was saying only one while we were up here, but now that everyone's come up, it might be different.
Oh my god, I didn't even notice that's a bathtub.
Uh-huh. Oh, what's this? We had a famous person shower in there.
Oh, really?
A famous person showered in here?
Yes. It was like Louis Armstrong. Yeah, it was like Louis Armstrong or something like that.
Really?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Because it seems to be the apartments. There was.
Oh, so we would have the an entertainer stay here kind of thing?
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they had big hair that way.
Armstrong would have been amazing.
Maybe
And probably early.
that's flashlights.
They went nuts there. So there more than one spirit here.
All of the
They don't want to talk.
EMF detectors because they didn't want to already be there.
Yeah, to talk.
Look, try landed, and they're not working for you?
Is there a spirit here who would like to communicate with us. Oh, I guess maybe no. Are you the female spirit I was communicating with earlier? No.
Are you Louis Armstrong?
Oh, that would be.
Wouldn't that be cool?
It's like, yeah.
I took a bath in the shower. I was here.
Louis Armstrong.
You're not Louis Armstrong.
Is anyone else getting cigarettes?
Well,
A little, or a stale. like
Yeah,
musky.
yeah.
Well, he was in all the juke joints and everything else, so.
Yeah.
that flashlight just
I
dropped.
think we were in New Orleans, they had the whole like dining area dedicated to him.
Oh, yeah.
Pictures of him with his, wasn't it trumpet? Trumpet, playing trumpet, yeah.
He blew out his cheeks.
Yeah.
Do you notice how all of the EMF detectors have basically gone silent?
They've gone almost silent, huh?
Yeah.
Very little movement here.
I see it.
They were going,
So-
they had just calmed down because they were going off a little late. They were taking turns
Yeah, that's crazy.
like 2 minutes ago.
One in the fireplace thing's been going
Yeah.
crazy. The ones on this side's gone a
Oh.
little bit for the whole
That
time.
was weird. I just saw an orb go across.
Oh.
Did you?
Something caught my eye and I thought, well, maybe it was landed because it's kind of reflective on those, but no, it was closer
Okay.
up to the ceiling.
Is this Steve we're talking to?
Is this Steve that we're talking to?
Radio silence.
Is this the woman we're talking to?
It.
Is this the woman we're talking to?
Have we spoke to you before?
Have we spoke to you before?
I think it's the blonde.
I don't know if they were like connected for a little bit.
No, we had,
I think they're kind of moving
the
around.
blonde was Steve.
Yeah. And there was a,
The two
still
dark skinned gals.
yeah.
I think there's more than one here, so we're getting a little.
Is there more than one spirit in this room?
Flashlight turned on.
I was gonna say the green lights are flickering, whatever. On the other side.
Yeah. I can't see any other ones.
I don't. They don't necessarily want to give us a straight answer.
Are you connected with one of the dolls?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate that.
Are you connected to one of the dolls?
Wait for me.
I
don't know.
Is it Martha? I hope it's not. Is it Martha? the
Oh,
doll?
I hate that. Oh my God.
I specifically don't like.
Oh, it's you.
I hope it's her.
Oh, Dad, you're holding one.
I actually have that doll's sister in my trunk.
Hi,
I would put it in my
Right here.
I would take it to the dump. No, it's this. Let me touch it. On the end. On the end. Okay, we'll put her up next to the lights and all the equipment.
Yeah, put her by the flashlight. Show her to the camera first.
That one's Elaine.
Touch it. I'm not touching it.
I don't know, we're just something about
Ow,
That's
that's
it.
That's the shadow.
You want me to give you a little defibrillation?
Just shut off the sensitivity. Just shut them down for the EMF detectors.
weird.
Elaine, what you doing?
Wow, that was weird.
It's been feeling like we don't talk to them constantly. They kind of
Not that one.
engaged.
Yeah.
The dolls or the spirit?
Oh, the spirit just like
Yeah, you should put a doll in the hole.
I don't know.
So when do you have people who come up to these?
Don't worry, Kathy.
It's so tempting, isn't it? And you're just like,
Don't worry,
will beat you to death.
Kathy's a gentle old doll. Okay, she's like an old grandma. We love Kathy.
Yeah.
Except for the fact that she is a doll, but we love her.
I actually thought their energy for that one more than this here.
That's what, yeah. Tell me what you think of this.
I love dolls.
How about Martha?
So my question is though, do you have people that come up to this room for the escape rooms? Do they have any gift? Do they have any, God, I see.
Do you want to
Do
sit
they have any problems with,
escape.
with the dolls? Like, do they say that?
Oh, there's definitely, I've had people in
No.
here, and as soon, especially because So I keep Jan right here. So she's the first one people see, and they go, "Oh no, absolutely not." They see the dolls and they freak out at the dolls.
Yeah.
Which is kind of the point of why I put them here.
Yeah.
Which kind of torments me too because I do hate them and I don't know why I did that. But there is people that do freak out at the dolls.
Well, there's
You guys,
And they won't touch them. They won't.
clean.
if you guys ever go to a museum,
Yes, I love museums.
if you're sensitive going to a museum, how nuts that can be sometimes.
Oh,
I'll tell you my fear of dolls. I was like less than 4, and my mom took me to, it was on the beach in Southern California. It was an A-frame house that they made dolls, all kinds of dolls. She took me in there, opened the door, and she said I screamed until I passed out. Like she couldn't even get me into the building. Like no.
Oh my
She was
God.
that was like no. No. I would rather have the shonky back.
That is safe.
I'm terrified they're gonna steal my soul. So
No, they're not.
Excuse me.
So I don't like them. Yeah, I don't know. I think a lot of people, I think when people come in here too, you're picking up on some of the energy in here of people not wanting to interact because of these guys. There's an energy, and you don't know like were these dolls all bought like at thrift stores and whatnot?
it's a Goodwill. Yeah, Sloan bought them and brought them all in a giant bag, and I was like, "Yeah, no, I quit."
Yeah.
Yeah, all from a thrift store.
Wow.
There's also a museum in Minden, Nevada, that had really good steaks. It was a casino, sorry, in Minden, and the whole casino was clowns.
Oh, absolutely not.
From like those old black velvet paintings, with
Yeah.
clowns,
Ew.
full. Oh,
Uh,
yeah. Wow, it was all I could do to get through that part to get into the steakhouse.
yeah.
Well, we stayed in Reno at some hotel. That's a big horse.
Circus.
It wasn't circus.
Oh, it wasn't.
It was for most people it would be creepy clowns. It wasn't happy circus clowns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like you're talking the velvet.
Yes.
Oh,
So just evil. Okay, so there's different energy in here, and I
Yeah.
can't pinpoint exactly where it's coming from. Some of it is dead human energy, but some of it is attached to something in here. Do you get that at all? And I'm not sure
it's a pretty full feeling in here. And I don't mean that in a bad way, like there's 8 million people crowded in here, but it feels dense or thick.
Yeah.
But you have antique furniture. Yeah. That's much antique.
So those cabinets are like to the wall. They cannot be moved. They've been here for forever. I know that much. The bed we built. The rug we got from Goodwill. There's mysterious stains on that rug, by the way.
Ew.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh. That chair, the red chair, she got from Goodwill, right?
This
Yeah.
chair feels comforting to me.
We have
This
a lot of stuff from thrift stores for our escape rooms. So who knows?
Do you have another escape room?
We've got 4 different ones.
Oh, you do?
Mhm.
Okay, we need to go into the other ones as well.
Did you want to ring it?
We've got kidnapped, which is our scariest one, which is
one?
kidnapped.
Oh, yeah, let's do that.
It's
I like scary.
when we sit in there, that's where we often hear Steve or whoever it is walking up and down the Ghost Bride hallway is when we're sitting in kidnapped.
Gotcha. That's cool.
Yeah.
All right, I'm not feeling a whole lot in here right now. Should we go to another
Yeah.
one?
We'll do the attic first before while we're up here.
Whatever.
Oh, flooded. Okay.
Right, we're up here, I guess.
The ones in the attic.
Yay.
Our big plate trees.
I think.
So tempted to.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
What?
Uh-huh.
Who?
Yeah.
Love you, Chloe.
Uh-huh.
How high can you jump?
Yeah. The problem is I swing first, guys. So just know that. Just know that. I will swing first. Yeah, we have.
Oh, there's something in there. I didn't realize that.
There's
Oh,
stuff
the
in there.
Annabelle doll.
Yeah, we have. There's the Annabelle, which is a Raggedy Ann, and I like Raggedy Anns. But okay.
Is it raggedy? Is it raggedy?
Oh no. Okay. We're in the attic.
Yeah.
Which is,
Go over.
oh,
Go
Oh my God, sorry.
oh my God, you're on live stream. You know that, right?
You can talk to this bag of planters. Ow. There's a step up and a duck.
Stay on the blackboard.
Stay on the blackboards.
Yeah, watch. It's a step up, but then you gotta either
Oop. Don't know if I can.
lots of
Hmm.
there's like things.
I definitely cannot crawl.
Did you hear me? There's a thing.
Okay, there's a thing here.
It dips down a little bit. I promise.
I don't want to go every
Hopefully we don't come down through the ceiling of the skating rink.
As long as you don't step off of these boards, you're good.
Okay.
Where are we gonna put our stuff?
I was thinking on this board back here, because it's just the closest to your base.
We are now in the attic of Deleta.
Ground, so.
Yeah,
Quite spooky.
I think.
Did we grab the good flashlight? Yes. This is my mask. Flashlight.
You can go in front of me if you want. I'm not going any further until we're settled.
I recommend you guys stay on the black ones.
Yeah, definitely.
There's a board there.
So the black is thick.
Yes.
Yes.
I can't believe how warm it is up here and how cold it is downstairs.
That's like the most.
I need something to hold on to with my balance. So I need to come up here and hold on to something. Darkness is not my friend.
Don't do it on the urinal door.
What?
The what?
Yes.
Urinal doors?
Yeah.
We ran out of boards, so we used doors.
Oh,
I was standing on a door.
okay.
Flashlight down, Leanne.
It's not the same as street, but it's all right.
It's like a fake little roll.
It ain't gonna roll away. Just put it in.
All right.
You have my laser in your pocket.
I do not, I didn't.
Probably left it downstairs.
No,
All right.
It was in the doll room.
Oh,
I made that maybe where it still is.
okay, fair enough.
It was.
Oh, yeah, it was the whole.
Man, it must be like 500 degrees up here in the summer if it's this warm.
Yeah. We closed down Ghost Sprite during the summer because it's too hot.
Yeah.
Is this a board I can step on?
No.
Okay. I will just back up.
All right. You guys want to make the equipment go off?
This one's going nuts.
Okay. So, Steve, do you hang out in here?
I think the flashlight would be a little harder to believe because this is such a wobbly board. Unless we could put it like over here.
Yeah, you can.
Put it on the.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Put it on the. No.
So,
That'll work too. Okay.
Can the camera see that?
yeah, I think so. I can't see what the camera's seeing, so I think we're still, yeah, we're still live streaming. Okay, so we're in the attic of Deleta trying to get some, what am I hearing?
Me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's definitely have. Why didn't we move the REM? Is the REM pod not? Is that? Do you think the REM pod's making that EMF go off?
I don't know.
Well, this one's going off and it's nowhere up. Person's near me.
Okay, that's interesting.
A lot of my stuff down here.
It's like pulsing.
I know that's what's interesting.
That
It's-
is really weird. I've never seen it
Uh-uh.
before.
Oh, my REM pod probably did something.
I don't know. It could be your movement.
Yeah, I'm trying to get away from it.
You want to step on this one?
Sure. Oh, it's bad.
All right. So, is Steve up here with us? If so, Steve, you like the flashlight? Would you make that flashlight go off, please? I don't know if they can see anything. It's kind of dark in here. No? There's no one.
There we go.
Okay, REM pod's going off.
That hasn't been going off.
Mm-mm. No, it
Yeah.
hasn't.
But these are consistently going.
Yeah.
Is this the same person? Is this a different ghost up here?
Oh, that sound.
It's awful.
It's pretty bad.
Who's do you have
Yeah, I
any feeling for maybe who's here?
Keep a 0 on that one, would you?
What?
Who's
Yeah, it wasn't your movement because that was a lot of.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was a lot of movement.
That's that.
So we're in the attic of Deleta. I don't definitely some energy up here. I mean, some of our equipment is hitting, but I don't know. I don't have a feel for who it is.
Downey Road or?
You want to do Dozen Rats?
Yeah, if you want.
Sure.
And the EMF detectors have just been going bananas in this building everywhere we go.
I turned it on.
Oh, you turn it on?
He can turn it off if he wants.
It's going crazy.
So Steve, is this you? I don't have a feeling that it's him. That's
I
what
don't either.
I don't know if I have a feeling that it's anybody.
is that the REM pod?
I also just got a yes.
A yes to what though?
Someone being here, I'm assuming.
Is this you, Steve?
No.
Is there more than one spirit up here? That's fighting over it, isn't it?
You guys hear that over there?
Yeah. That I've been feeling things up there.
All right. Is there 2 spirits here?
Yeah.
Okay, the other spirit likes the REM pod.
Yeah, it's not really been going off much in any of the other spaces. So.
Yeah.
So let's talk to the other spirit.
What
'Cause we got Steve and another one.
is Steve up
Steve's
here?
still
He's not in here.
No, Steve?
No, there's somebody else in here, but I don't know who it is.
So
Yeah, apparently neither do they.
we got 2 spirits. Right?
At least.
No more than 2. More than 2? Correct? More than 2? No. Okay, we got 2 spirits.
The energy that I feel is very masculine, but he hides up here. Like he doesn't come down.
That was
He-
definitely yes.
He likes it very, very dark and very alone up here. Not that he's anything to be afraid of. He's just doesn't want to be around anybody.
Yeah, some people just like being alone. which
I
is
can't
okay.
imagine if he was like that he'd like all the noise and activity in here all the time.
Yeah.
It's
I
probably
wonder-
why he found the quietest place he could go.
I wonder why he hasn't just left.
I don't know. Some that they can all leave when they want.
Did you used to work here?
No.
Did you just come by here and find a nice quiet spot?
Yes. Yes, but no.
There's 2
Did-
spirits here.
Did you come here to listen to the music or to roller skate?
Did I explain how to use the rods?
Not in this
Okay, so I'm sorry. When we ask you a question, crossing the rods mean yes, and opening the rods mean no. Can you ask your question again?
Did you come here like a customer to listen?
Yes.
Yeah. I was feeling like it was older, like listening to the bands.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Interesting that he hits the REM pod. Nobody else will hit the REM pod.
Yeah.
I said because they're cowards.
Yeah.
In my head.
And then the K2 goes
Do
bananas.
you think they're cowards for not hitting the REM pod?
Oh, Yeah.
Yours went up a little bit more too, whenever she said that.
Yeah. I did.
Yep.
That's pretty funny.
Were you in the military? I think I'm seeing Army. Like,
Mhm.
yeah, he was an Army guy.
Yeah, I felt that. Because
Yeah.
they had the big barracks up on 15th.
Oh, that's true.
Park.
Yeah, he would have. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So that's why he's like,
Yeah.
I hang out here. Did you die in the service? No. Okay.
It was after he was discharged or
Mhm.
completed service.
Getting PTSD.
That sound is terrible.
Did you live in the barracks at the ISU? Wow. That was strong. Oh,
I'm getting 60s.
I
I
was
think
getting
earlier.
50s.
Yeah, I'm
late
thinking
40s,
40s,
early
50s.
Was it in the 1950s? No. Was it in the 1940s? No.
Earlier.
Was it in the 1930s? Here we go.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely an Army guy. You were in the Army, correct?
Did they
No.
wear
Army,
the leather kind of bomber jacket?
well, in aviation. So were you in the Army Air Corps?
That's what I'm seeing.
It's Army Air
him
Corps.
as.
That's what my
I'm
dad
seeing
was in.
him in the leather bomber jacket with the
Fur collar or the police collar.
fabric
Yeah.
color. I don't.
Oh,
I
he just
yeah.
hitting it. Yes.
Look
yes,
at
yes,
him. Look at him. He's like,
Yeah,
holy moly.
Totally seeing him.
Wow.
This is crazy.
Dude.
He's like ding 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 ding.
Yeah. Nice. Were you an aviator? Okay. Were you air crew?
Mechanic.
You were not air crew.
I get feeling the
No,
the airplanes.
Yeah, fueling operations. Were you an ET?
Was that one of you guys or that noise is coming?
It's the building.
Okay.
Were you you weren't, were you a gunner? Yeah, okay. All right. Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service.
Was that the one who sat behind the pilot? Or
Well, there was
was
tail
it-
gunners and belly gunners. There was
Okay.
door gunners. There was
because I'm
Yeah, I tell gunner
Yeah.
really fast. Tell gunner.
my dad was a tail gunner and a belly gunner before he became a pilot.
yeah, belly.
Yeah, belly gunner. Yeah.
Wasn't that the most dangerous one?
Oh yeah, they usually didn't make it. Yeah, look at them. Yep.
And you made it.
Yes.
You were a badass.
Yeah. Oh, I'd like to meet you, sir. Yeah.
He's like,
Um,
you are.
Yeah. It was just, I got the exact same
Yeah.
thing. It's like
Well, I'm right here. No, I mean, you know, if you were
he would
living.
like to have met you in the day.
Yes.
Yes.
I have my dad's bomber jacket. Yep. So, thank you. Um, were you married? No.
I got a hell no.
Party guy? Were you a party guy? Yeah, so was my dad. Okay. So, let's see. World War II. Yeah. Okay. When did World War II start? 1938? Well,
No.
wait a minute. It stopped right before the Korean War. So it would have been, what, 42? 40?
I
43?
think 42 was around the time Pearl Harbor, wasn't it? So it was a little after that, wasn't it?
Okay, he's saying yes. Okay, cool. Did you grow up in Pocatello? No.
Did the gun plant bring you here?
That makes sense.
Yeah.
There you go.
Did you fly out of Pocatello? Okay. He did not grow up here. Why are you here? Do you want us to help you find to cross? No. You want to be here. All right.
You do know there's no repercussions if you do cross.
He's like,
Okay.
I got it. I got
Okay.
this. I'm here.
Because some people think if they cross, they have repercussions that they have to deal with.
So he came for work for the gun plant. Right. All right. Okay. So I brought him here, and he probably enjoyed dancing here, correct? That's a Deleta. Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Um, well, it's nice to meet you. And I hope that we can talk to you again sometime. Do you see the other spirits that are here? Okay.
He did call them cowards.
Cowards, yes. Do you interact with them at all? You do. Okay. Is Steve is he okay? All right. Okay. And are the ladies okay?
Yeah, I don't feel like
Okay.
that there's necessarily anything
Right.
overly negative.
And do you see the child that's here? All right. Well, that's cool.
Are there more besides that?
So we have you, Steve, the two ladies, and the child. Is that right?
Do others come and go? Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I've heard sometimes before
Okay.
that people come and
Said there's 2 spirits up here. Is there another one we haven't met?
We haven't talked to both of the ladies. We've only talked to one. Yeah.
Another one up here that we haven't met.
Yeah, we haven't talked to the one. The one lady downstairs told us there was a lady with dark skin in the upstairs. We haven't talked to her.
They didn't say attic, just upstairs.
Is there a lady up here?
Where's up here? In the attic?
The attic.
There's somebody else with you in the attic? Does she have darker skin?
So
Okay.
yes.
Yes. Okay.
Is she your girlfriend?
So I don't know that he
Yeah.
was into relationships as much as.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, he was an aviation man. That's what they were.
Is she your hookup?
That's not what they would do. Okay, cool. So can we speak with her? Oh boy. He doesn't know. He does not. He's like, I don't know, man. If she's gonna talk or not. Does she speak with you?
Oh,
Someone just left the building.
yeah.
What was
Okay.
that sound over there?
Oh, the ceiling.
Someone leaving the building.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go sit down. So I am gonna go walk around, I guess, or sit down. I'm gonna go downstairs and take a break.
I got a yes for something.
Was that for talking to her?
I am gonna head downstairs. Did you ever? Oh, I thought. Never mind. Thought you were Kelly for a second. Wasn't paying attention. We are in the attic of Deleta. It is really hard to get in and out of here, and you have to be really careful where you step, so you don't fall through the floor of the skating or the ceiling. But I'm gonna head downstairs and take a break and see what Dirty Bird is doing, because I haven't seen him in a while. He was working on a piece of equipment. We have more rooms that we're gonna do up here, but we're taking a break for a second. This has been kind of a wild investigation, guys. A lot of stuff going on in this building. I would not have guessed, but I've only been in here one time for a children's birthday party, and I fled. It was too noisy and too chaotic for me. What's going on? Did you get it working? No? That was a pricey piece of equipment never to have worked right. No? So this is the skating rink. We have a REM pod out in the middle of the floor.
It's getting way too hot there.
It's very hot up there. Makes you appreciate the chill of the. We were taking a break here for a second, guys. Sort of EMFs. Box. Yeah, I need to get a hold of Texas Ghost Hunters. I think they're the ones that made this thing. And this is supposed to take all of the noise out of your spirit box so it doesn't make all that ungodly sound. But we've never been able to get it to work right. So for those of you who've just tuned in, this is the snack bar. And kind of a kids play area over here. They have like all of the climbing stuff, nets and everything. There's lockers you can rent to put your stuff in when you're here. It's kind of a cool building. I like it a lot. And then party areas and cafeteria lunch stuff. It's kind of neat. It's a very old building, World War II. Well, built in the late 1800s and moved here from, I think, Malad. So, a very neat building. Do you think it could be the cord? Like, is the cord? No.
When your audio jack's busted. It's busted off inside when the
Audio jack, there's only one.
two. Oh yeah. Give me a second. I've got the eye drops in.
I wonder if Andy can take it home and fix it.
I hope he can. Let's see. That's where you plug the box in.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this.
What?
Yeah. And they're all supposed to look like this.
Oh.
That's why I asked if you drop.
Well, I haven't, but maybe somebody else did.
But he's gonna,
See if we can take this thing off and
if he can, yeah. And
put a new audio. Okay.
He's gonna have to find a female to female. Male.
Yeah, well, such is life. That's why I'm not investing in any more equipment. Okay. What do you think of it so far?
I mean, for the most part, we've had great activity. I really like what's coming through. I do feel a lot of energy through here. Some more than others, some places more than others. But no, I think so far it's going good.
Cool. What do you think so far?
Yeah, there seems to be some strong spirits here. So
Cool.
keeps it interesting.
What do you think?
I think it's busy, really.
It's a real busy place.
Yeah, the creepiest I felt was the
Are you
bright-
crying because you're scared?
No, I'm crying because my eyes want to fall out of my head.
Oh.
But the bride's room and the attic were
The attic had a ton of activity.
yeah.
We're going to go back upstairs here in a minute. We're taking a break. But we're going to go back upstairs. I want to go to some of the other rooms. What time is it, you guys?
About 4:30.
4:30. Okay. I'm going to be streaming live until 6 o'clock, and then I got to go home and take care of farm animals. So if you have any questions that you want us to ask, please let us know. and we'll ask. This has been so far a pretty fun investigation. And we have a lot of activity here. So far, we've gotten Steve,
Steve,
the one lady,
ladies,
the two ladies, but we haven't talked to the
Talked to
one,
the one.
right? The child
five
and
others.
the army, the military
Military.
man upstairs. Yeah, so 5 that we know of right now. And we'll keep working the room. I don't know that there's any more, but it feels full in here.
Well, this was always a hopping place. There just always was activities going on, from the big bands to dances, concerts, even after the big band era ended. And then the roller skating has just, it's always been a big hit.
What kind of concerts?
I want to say in the 50s, some of the more rock bands.
Nice.
I don't know if there were big names or not, but I know when I worked at a construction company that they were big in the 50s with,
Yeah.
New Love and all that kind of stuff. And they said they would come here and listen to the bands, and then actually told me that her husband had gotten a fist fight in the parking lot after one of the concerts because somebody was inappropriate to her.
Oh boy.
He wanted to dance with her.
Oh, funny.
So, but yeah, there's just always been all kinds of stuff. When I was a kid, they still had the band pit or stage on the one side of the skating rink. I think
That's a big skating rink too.
it's huge.
You should walk out there because she got energy out there. The
Well,
two you
I'm
should.
feeling called to walk out.
Yeah. Well, let's do it. Let's walk out
Right.
there. See, I was going to sit down, and that's why I'm always so exhausted when I get home. Because then I don't sit down, and then, yeah. So we're going to go out on the skating rink floor.
And I love that they still have the regular skates.
They do. I know. I love the skates. They do have some inline over here. So,
They kill me.
yeah. No. I can barely walk in tennis shoes, let alone.
I do more blades than I do skates.
They do swing dancing in here too.
Yeah, they do. I mean, like
Every
like I
Monday.
said, they had big.
I can't wait till I retire.
Okay.
1 year, 4 months, 28 days. And I can do stuff. I can have a life. Okay. Not that I'm counting at all, just so you know. Not that I'm counting. Birdie ain't afraid of nothing. Hey, Birdie, where'd you go? Mad Max said that Birdie ain't afraid of nothing, just so you know. Mad Max, you're not afraid of nothing. Okay.
Does not afraid of nothing mean you are afraid of something?
He ain't afraid of nothing.
There we go.
Ain't afraid of nothing. Okay, so we are way out here on the skating floor. This is where it feels heavier to me.
See, and that's how it was for
Right
me.
here. Are you getting stuff?
And just start kind of.
Unless it's warming up, yeah, it's just good.
I feel heavier here. So, okay, the reality of having legs that don't work very well is that when I feel a lot of energy, it feels like I'm wading through hip deep water. And that I hit that wall like right here. So I don't know what that's about, and your equipment is going off right here. Look at that. Let me back up to make sure it's not me. It's not me, is it?
I don't know. I think so.
It was starting to hit, so, and now it's quiet. It was definitely right in here that I felt it.
I'm assuming this is where the stage was just by.
It was, yeah.
Oh yeah, you can see how they seamed it together.
Yep.
On the floor.
And it like was a step or two up, and it had railing around it.
Cool. It's definitely a heck of a building to maintain. Like, that'd be a lot of money to maintain this place. That now it makes sense why it's called Deleta. I didn't know that. Yeah, okay. I always wondered why they didn't call it like Yellowstone or something, but it was moved here in the original owner names. Okay.
Well.
Yeah.
Another female spirit.
Yeah.
She likes up the attic and she's not happy that it's a skating rink. She was pretty Montpelier time period and she was she liked it as a dance club. So she doesn't come down here because it's a skating rink. But she's ecstatic because they're gonna do some dance stuff here too again.
I saw the swing dancing
Yeah.
flyer and stuff. I love that. So that's really cool.
She now knows it's gonna do dancing too, so she'll come down and visit.
Oh, nice. Cool.
So there's a female spirit up there and we got to talk to her.
Oh, good. Have we got stuff already?
I got a bunch of stuff.
Oh,
It's the vibration.
where's the other one? Let's get this other one here.
Oh, you got the REM pod there?
Okay. We'll move this one and put it over here.
Yeah, there's a pretty strong spirit here. Seems like.
All right. So this is the floor of the skating rink where the dance hall or the band platform was, I guess. Did you guys catch her name?
No, we
Upstairs?
just names.
Okay.
I think she's one of the two ladies that were up there, though. I don't
Okay.
think There's a third one.
That's what I wondered too.
Yeah,
So,
but I
okay.
can't confirm that. I just think so.
Sure. No, that's cool. Trust your instincts.
Getting movements. It's really cold, but it's just probably just open space. So
Yeah. Catching anything over there, Bird?
Little bites here and there.
What are you guys gonna try to narrow down right here?
I don't know. I don't know what we found already.
I haven't, Landon, you the one who, what have you got in this location?
I was getting like a 17-year-old girl who was here during the time like when it was actually skating.
Okay.
So probably more recent.
Okay. 17. I know we've had a lot of them say that people come and go, so I really wouldn't be shocked. Nice and quiet.
Were you a Pocatello High School student?
Crossing the rods means yes, and opening them means no.
That was good timing.
Yeah. Did you go to Pocatello High School?
What's the other one?
Highland.
Highland?
And Century.
Oh, yeah. Did you go to Highland High School? Did you go to Century High School?
Did you go to American Falls?
That's what I was just wondering. American Falls?
Homeschool is also possible. Did you go to high school at the time, around the time that you passed? Were you in high school?
Yes.
Football or black.
Speaker. How many years ago did you pass away? Has it been more than 5? Okay. Has it been more than 10? Less, do you know?
All I could think about was that one in Pocatello.
Do you have an idea who this is?
Not an idea. Our judgment's a little clouded. We have a best friend who passed away 7 years ago.
Oh wow.
She was 16.
Oh my god.
She suffered from dwarfism, so she was small.
Okay.
And we think that she's followed at least one or both of us around at times, but we're not sure. And so our judgment's a little clouded. We're like, please be her.
Right.
So we're a little clouded.
With it helps, I got big chills.
So the REM pod's going off.
The REM pod's going off.
Yeah,
What was
I
her
got
name?
big chills.
Kelsey.
Kelsey?
Oh, I know Kelsey.
Where did she go to school?
She was
Highland.
just starting Highland.
Okay.
Yeah, she was our best friend.
Kelsey, is this you? No,
It's
I'm
a
sorry.
good thing.
It's a good thing. She's here with you because she loves you guys.
She is not incapacitated anymore.
Right. Yeah.
That's awesome. We're really glad you stopped.
Oh, the REM pod's going off, definitely.
Do you like skating? Yeah. Oh my gosh, everything's going nuts. That's good.
It's nice to meet you, Kelsey.
I think the REM pods are working now too. It worked upstairs. too.
Yeah.
Both the spirits upstairs.
Yeah.
Is that one on?
Yes. Kelsey, I'm really happy that you're here with your friends. I mean, that's where we want to be when we cross, right? Is with our friends. So I'm going to haunt all y'all, just so you know.
Good.
So,
Just remember, I know how to vanish.
yeah, well.
I'll bring my doll and you can live in there.
I'm burning your house down, Gina. I'm just saying.
We just didn't want to say anything and risk like other people's judgment being clouded. But like when we were in the party room, you guys were like child size, like
Oh,
small.
gosh.
We were like,
Yeah.
this
Oh,
and like younger, but not quite a child. There was just
that's why I was so confused. I couldn't figure out what I was seeing. Like,
she passed away in a hospital accident.
oh, God.
So like you said, accident. It was a hospital accident that she passed.
That's so sad.
I can't say too much on it, but something did happen with her legs, her femurs specifically.
Oh my God.
So it wasn't him, it was her.
I think so. I think so.
Because I was catching the leg. I was catching like the leg and the accident and the whole, oh, shit.
We think so, but we didn't want to say anything and like it,
Right.
just be us wanting
Right.
that to be.
It
No.
happens a lot that people who like we know are here. So yeah.
Are you guys still in touch with her mama?
I haven't really because it's a kind of a sensitive thing for me. But I just recently reached out to her to ask her if she wanted a graduation announcement.
Oh.
And I hadn't met her mother until the funeral, so I wasn't close with her, but I do follow her on all like the social media, so I see her updates and she sees mine and stuff.
She's divorced now, but I did the wedding cake while Kelsey was still living when she married I can't even remember what his name was.
No.
I'll have to message.
Do you have any questions?
Yeah. Do you guys, I ask her things. Oh, ask her things that you know to be yes or no. And, because, yes, she's like, bring it on, girls.
So was there ever a joke about who's faster or who could be faster? Because I heard I can outrun you now.
Oh, really?
And that sounds just exactly like she had that little sassy kind of
Was she blonde?
She was also blonde.
I had like,
She would dye her hair, so it wasn't always blonde, but it was.
blonde, like white blonde. Okay. I was so confused because I thought it was Steve and I'm like, I kept getting all of these things. Okay.
And what did I say the age
She was
was?
in a wheelchair.
Which is the number of years she's been
Never
gone.
was able to run over my toes.
Somebody said,
Oh,
oh, it's from like 6 to 10. And I said,
Yeah.
7.
She definitely tried.
That's what they said. She's been gone.
and I was so
'Cause I
confused
had
because of the
numbers
leg the accident, the leg, all of the stuff that they were just, yeah.
She's so happy.
Okay. Yeah.
Boy, she's really,
Like all
oh,
of them.
Kelsey, it's so nice to meet you. I saw you in town, but I didn't know you. Oh, honey. That's awesome. I'm glad that you're here with your friends.
Wait, okay, I have a question. Kelsey, do you follow Shelby around most of the time?
Yes.
Yes, I get the feeling that she follows more than one person around.
Have you followed me around, Kelsey?
Yeah.
I have a question.
Okay.
Do you know that Cat doesn't live in Pocatello anymore?
That's what I was gonna ask too.
Yeah. And we're getting the hits on the REM pod. Okay.
This is so
Do you go to Georgia and follow Kat around?
Well, that's
I knew it. I knew it.
see, that's what's once you're not confined to our body and money and all of this stuff, we can do whatever we want.
Well, she was like a little
Kat's
fire
gonna rise.
and her disabilities impaired her being able to do, but that I think that was why I can outrun you now.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay.
It's actually always for me heartwarming when our friends come through, like with you guys, like we come to an investigation, we're getting all these hits, but we can't put the pieces together. You guys put the pieces together. I'm like, oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
Because then we know like all of this information that kept flooding into me, but I couldn't put it together. And now you figured it out, and it's nice that your friend is here.
Here's another thing. She didn't want to be helped across because she's already crossed. She comes and visits.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
So she didn't need to, she didn't want to go find her. She wanted to hang out.
So when we were do you think we were talking with her over in the child area? Because
Possibly. Possibly.
yeah, it's possible. They did say they gave.
she's like, I'm not a kid. I'm not a kid, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I'd also did come here with her one time, like years ago too.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited that you guys made that connection with her. So now when I say talk to the little girl, it's actually your friend.
Yeah.
Talk to her because
Yeah.
she's here.
These guys be the one holding her here.
No, she's
No,
not here.
She's not
crossed.
stuck.
She's not stuck.
That's why she
You
didn't.
think that was a little girl?
Yes. Yeah. She's not stuck. That's
She's literally a little girl.
Yeah,
Like a
he
little
was like
She had
10 feet
Yeah,
tall.
she,
Roughly.
Oh.
yeah.
so okay. Remember,
How old is she?
16.
Yeah.
Andy, when I was saying in the kids' room, I'm like, there was something with the leg,
Yeah.
and I was getting all these bits and pieces of information. That was her. They're confirming all of this stuff. She had a leg thing. She had all of these things, and she was the white blonde hair. She was all of this stuff, but I couldn't figure out who it was because I was so confused. I kept seeing a child. She's not a child.
No children here.
Yeah. Everyone was like, "What child are you talking about?" Like,
Yeah, and I'm like, there's a child.
I
Yeah,
feel kind of bad because I was totally child talking to her. If that was her over at the play toy.
yeah. We're sorry. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Child there too, but it was. Yeah.
Interesting. That's really cool.
Interesting.
Well, I picked up on a child. I thought I picked up on a child with dark hair, long dark hair,
With the ponytail.
with the ponytails.
Why wouldn't she set the REM pod off though?
Maybe there is another one.
Yeah,
where
there's
she can
totally
see 'em.
possible like a
'Cause-
different child.
Where it was. They said that there is ghosts that pass through here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's definitely, this
So
was
there
a
could
big
definitely
place
be.
for people for entertainment and just,
Well, not only that, but think of how many people have died on Yellowstone
yeah.
Yeah.
and different wrecks up and
Yeah.
down this
Yeah.
road here.
Well, I'm the Gen Xer that the moms would drop you off.
Yeah.
Like my mom would drop
Oh,
us
I
off at
promise
5
you,
or
people
6
still do that.
and we were here till 10.
basically
Babysitter. Yeah.
It happens all the time.
I'm like super stoked that she's here for you guys. It's so
That
cool.
makes me so happy.
Yeah.
She's
Where's
obviously really adept.
your buddy? Where's your friend?
They went to go get food.
Okay. Okay.
They did not know her. It
Okay.
was just us and then Kat, who lives in Georgia.
Make sure that you do reach out to her mama again.
I'm trying
because
to pull her up right now.
okay, because I think it's probably really important for parents to understand that they want that connection
Yeah.
with their friends. So it's important for her.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's probably important for your friend too.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's important for Kelsey to say, hey, take care of my mama. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's
I did do a tarot card reading with her, and like no, like at the time I was like still like deeply hurt about it. And like knowing that she was like in peace and not in pain anymore.
Yeah.
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 'Cause she had a very hard life.
Yeah. But she's
She didn't show it.
Oh my goodness, no, she did not.
Yeah.
no, this is pretty cool. She's setting off a lot of equipment. And she might have been following us around too, playing with this equipment, going,
Yeah, that's just like
you guys think it's Steve. Yeah.
I feel like she would definitely be one of those trickster spirits.
Okay.
Yeah, she would get a lot of joy out of that.
Well,
Well,
I'm
and
excited.
being able to go anywhere she wants, whenever she wants.
Yeah.
There was a lot of restriction with her case.
Was she in a wheelchair for a while?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm seeing a wheelchair, definitely.
Yeah.
She was not when I saw her in town, but I see her in a wheelchair.
Once in a while she would use her crutches or her walker.
Yeah, like a walker.
But most of the times she used her wheelchair because the metal rods that she had in her legs caused her a lot of irritation.
Ugh, I
And
can't even
she-
imagine.
She did have to get them removed because of that.
Did you meet her in school?
Yeah. Well, I initially met her in middle school.
Yeah.
And about seventh grade, she was basically homeschooled because of all of the medical stuff.
Yes.
And then we both went to Highland together.
I don't think she felt sorry for herself, though. I think she was kind of a tough chick, and she's,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? She's like,
Yeah.
don't you feel sorry for me? I'm going to
Yeah,
do
she
what I'm going to
was
do.
Definitely one tough, tough girl, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Me and her, we butt heads all the time.
That was great.
Wasn't it?
Oh, that's so awesome. Yeah, she's like, yeah. Oh, this is very cool. Very, very cool.
There was one time that I think she kind of like showed herself to me one time.
After she passed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like as like a blue light at the end of my bed.
Oh.
And it's like it happened all at the same time, like with me, her, and then our friend Kat that lives in Georgia. It's like we all happen to have something happen at the same time.
Wow.
Oh, I
And
remember that.
yeah,
That was so long ago.
Wow.
in Utah.
You're right.
You just
So
got off
long ago.
work, didn't you?
Yeah, I had just gotten off work, and mine was, it was a TikTok video. It was one of those that, like, there's no hashtags or whatever. So if you're seeing this, which normally I don't pay too much attention to those, but it was like word for word. No way it wasn't her.
Wow.
I don't remember what Kat had experienced because
She was-
that was in
She went
Georgia.
off of work as well, and was thinking of her, and she was
That's
just
right.
she was just going through a lot mentally at that time
Mhm.
as
Right.
well. And I happened to be awake, and very bright blue light just happened to appear at the end of my bed, and I don't have I didn't have anything like
Right.
at the foot of my bed that could set it off or
Yeah.
anything.
Wow.
But
That's very cool. I love that kind of stuff. That's very cool. Our relatives and our friends, they don't leave us.
yeah.
They just don't leave us. They're, she's going to laugh at you for the rest of your life. She's going to be there for the rest of her, your life. And she'll wait. She'll wait so that you guys one day you'll be together again. So it's very cool.
That's awesome.
That makes my heart happy.
Yeah. No, it's
In
pretty with the thing.
the rink or in the little practice area?
Rink, that little corner.
What's going on?
There's a lot of energy. There's a lot of energy in the corner. I'm talking inside the.
Inside the practice.
Yeah.
We're going to go over
It's now the pixel pads.
the pixel pad. Okay. There's like this is the size skating rink I need so that I can just bounce from wall to wall.
It used to be a practice room, but we turned it into this. It's basically an interactive pad when it's turned on and stuff, and it's kind of like the floor is lava, but with
Wow.
subscription. but that's basically what it is, and that's the easiest way to describe it.
So it lights up and you're supposed to like touch the colors or something?
Yes. So there's like 14 different modes. It the main one is the floor is lava, so you don't want to touch the red.
Oh,
Like the dots are moving. You're gonna like
actually, this would be really good for physical therapy because I had, you know, those little doogers you had on the mantle upstairs, like the lights,
Yeah.
the little
Little
the little pods with lights that were lit up.
painting in the.
yes, yes.
In physical therapy, when I was learning how to walk again, I would have to touch. They'd have them out, and as soon as they touch or light up, I'd have to touch them. This would be awesome.
Yeah.
This thing is completely unplugged right now. The breaker is turned off, so there is absolutely no power to this.
Sweet.
There's a lot of energy here, though.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Wow.
Well, that could be Andy just walking.
I really like when those pulse. I don't know why you're doing that. though.
Yeah, I have not seen him do that either.
Yeah. It's the first time I've ever seen them pulse. I guess I have stuff in my pocket too.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh my god, she's so cute.
she's adorable.
I don't know if it's residual energy or what, but it's just a lot of energy right here.
And they're all
You think
pulsing
someone
differently.
new? You catching a male or a female in it?
Female?
Age?
I gotta sit down.
What was your friend's name?
So we just talk about.
Kelsey? Kelsey is welcome to follow us around and participate as well.
Life circles. Yeah, just hold that cable to you. I don't know where I am.
Oh.
Yeah, you can kind of look in the front and see where you're looking, but thank you.
I don't get too much.
Female? Is there more than one spirit here?
Is there more than one spirit in this room?
That's a no.
I don't know. Maybe you know. Are you female? Did we just talk to you earlier?
Did you explain how they work before you started?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Okay, so crossing means yes, opening means no. Got it. Okay. Are you less than 30 years old? Yes. Are you older than 20? Are you older than 19? Are you 20? Seems like about 20.
About 20.
Oh, your REM pod's doing it. You make the equipment go off there?
They're all doing it differently, which is so interesting.
Were you here when this was a skating rink? Yes.
20 years.
Friend's name again?
Kelsey.
Are you Kelsey?
No, not Kelsey.
I'm messaging her. I forgot she'd come through.
That you are a spirit now. Yes.
What was the question you just asked?
Do you know that you are a spirit now?
Are you a former employee?
Are you a former employee? Yes.
Was you in the 1980s? A former employee in the 1980s?
Yes. Were you an employee in the 80s? Yes.
Is that here then?
Yeah, don't whisper.
Um,
Sorry.
Did you
That
pass?
was an impulse.
You died in the 80s as well. Did you die in the 90s? Yes. You passed on in the early 90s.
Kurt Cobain.
Was it an accident?
In an accident. Yes.
Was it on Yellowstone?
Was the accident in Pocatello? Yes.
Was it like a car accident?
Was it a car accident?
Did she drown?
Did you drown? Did you drown? Do you know what happened during the accident? Yes.
So did it involve the river?
The accident involved the river. A river.
There's only one river in Pocatello.
Yes.
Did it involve a car in the river?
Yeah, I
Yes.
think she couldn't get out. Couldn't get out.
The
She might
snake.
have actually passed before she hit the water.
I was gonna say, I feel
Yeah,
like she was not conscious.
Yeah, she wasn't conscious, but I think.
Snake River?
I think Portneuf. Yeah,
Was it the Portneuf River?
yeah.
Wow, that's really sad.
But I want to say it was more like Incan. She went off the river close to Pocatello.
Was it in Pocatello? Was it outside of Pocatello? Outside of Pocatello.
Like Incan down that way. You know where we have the boat launch now?
Yeah, was it around?
Oh yeah.
Was it around Income necessarily? Yeah.
High water year kind of thing.
Wow, all of the equipment's going nuts. This is good. I like it when people interact with the equipment.
Even the flashlights.
Mm-hmm.
There were other children, there were other people with you.
Were there other people with you in the car?
I felt a lot of shame when you asked
Is
that.
that yes or no?
What did you ask?
She's not answering. She's not answering that question.
I don't, was she a passenger?
Yeah. that might be a
That's
good
what
one.
I'm getting. She was a passenger, and I want to say there's 3 or 4 people.
Were you a passenger in the vehicle? Yes.
Yeah,
I
don't
feel like
think
she
was
hit-
the only one who passed them.
I just feel like she hit the windshield with her forehead. Or she
Were you
hit the
in the
dash.
front?
The dash is what I was thinking, but yeah, she hit something with her forehead.
Wow.
Do not have a seatbelt on.
Did you have a seatbelt on?
But it was a lap belt.
Mm.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
Did you have a? Were you sitting in the middle?
I don't think they had lap belts or.
Yeah, the. Kind of like it. Yeah.
He's not.
She's big.
I was gonna say a lot of older cars, they had
Yeah.
the lap,
Yeah. Never stopped you from flying out of it either.
no, or snapping your neck.
Or, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, cause it's
Oh,
not.
did you get an age on her?
20
20.
around.
That makes sense to me.
Were
That's
you
what I
around
was thinking. It's a car full of, like, I was thinking late teens, but yeah.
We got 20 already.
Is it possible they were drinking?
Was alcohol
I
involved?
think it was a deer.
Mm.
She's hesitant in answering that question, but a little bit yes.
Well,
She may not.
she may not.
Was there a deer? Did an animal ultimately cause this? Did you try to avoid an animal? Like a
Was-
deer?
Was the driver avoiding an animal?
I'm seeing them moving off because of something like that. Dog, deer.
Person, something.
Give me.
Seems unknown.
Huh?
Seems unknown.
No. Yeah.
She didn't know. Yeah, she didn't know.
Yeah, that was the
You
one.
may not have seen it either,
Yeah, she's just passenger. You might not pay attention.
right?
They're pulsing. It's so weird. I've never
Did
seen
you
it
give
before.
a time frame?
Late 90s, early 80s. I mean, late 80s, early 90s.
But I'm hearing AC/DC.
Oh, really?
AC/DC was around.
Late 80s, around 90s.
I'm like hearing-
Was Thunderstruck playing? Was Thunderstruck playing?
Was that?
Was AC/DC
Is
playing?
that Thunderstruck?
AC/DC playing.
It was definitely hard rock.
Yeah, that or Twisted Sister.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, she was.
Hey, we could play some Twisted Sister. make them feel comfortable.
Would you like working here? Yeah.
She worked here?
Yes.
Uh,
Was you going to school too?
were you going to school while you were
So did you guys say you did?
working?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Okay. Did you go to school at ISU?
middle school. Okay. What about your guys?
Did you go to school at U of I?
Shelby, Christina. How do you spell Shelby? SHELBY?
Yes.
Why? And then what did you say it was?
Christina.
You know what? It's Kelsey setting all this stuff off. It's not this young lady here that you're talking to, I don't think.
Yeah, I see the party on right
Yes,
now.
I'm talking to your mama right now, sweetheart.
I think she's just like super stoked.
Is there another spirit here in this room with us?
Ask if it's Kelsey right now.
Kelsey, are you setting off all the equipment?
If you can see her here, it's us. I don't know.
Nothing.
This has been going on for a little bit.
See, the lady we were talking to earlier, have you been setting off the equipment?
We going? You got any more questions?
Oh yeah, I'm just reading questions. Whoa.
I
Whoa.
don't know. If you can see her.
Y'all are on the basically.
Oh yeah, that's true.
HVAC.
Yeah, that would
I'm
make
sure
sense.
there's two spirits here earlier. I'm sure there's a different spirit.
Hey, Danny. Don't know if you're still on here.
Different.
Yeah.
They're different.
Yeah, it could have been HVAC up there, but I don't think so because
Very consistent.
yeah, we weren't getting. Yeah.
Sorry about not following comments while I was holding it.
No, it's hard. It's hard.
Is she stuck here?
Oh.
The young.
Yeah, the other lady I was talking to earlier, are you stuck here? Yes.
Can you go visit your family?
Can you visit your family? Yes.
Then she's not stuck here.
Try to be stuck in Pocatello. I wouldn't want to be stuck in Pocatello.
Are you stuck in Pocatello?
She wanted to see the big wide world and she didn't get a chance to do so. You can still do it. You can leave, go see the world. You don't have to be here. Just so you know.
It's like,
Girls, spread those wings and you don't have to be here.
this is so
Do
interesting.
you like it?
So I've noticed right before the REM pod goes off, they all spike.
Really?
These farther two will stay spiking and then it goes on.
Wow,
It's like the third time it did it.
Do you have
that's
fantasy
really
here?
interesting.
Huh.
And then they'll all like pulse.
Oh. No.
Is your parent still alive?
Are your parents still alive?
I don't know if we're talking to her anymore.
It's a little different.
Yeah, it's like something else.
Were you still talking? Ask if we're still talking to that 20-year-old.
Am I still talking to the 20-year-old lady from earlier?
Yeah.
So she knows her parents are alive. She's not technically stuck here, but she's.
Are your parents still alive?
So
So like they're sitting.
you do
here,
visit your parents.
reaching
You
forward.
visit your parents. Yes.
So she's not stuck here. Have you moved moved on?
Have you moved on?
Do we want to go upstairs to one of the other escape rooms?
Yeah. I also really want to go downstairs.
Okay, you can do that.
When she leaves at 6 or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Or-
Yeah, I can't. I don't think I can handle the ladder.
Fair enough.
But you guys can do it.
Yeah.
So after 6, we can do that. No fine.
Is there anything you want people to know?
Are you going to live stream on Facebook after I leave?
Mhm.
Okay, cool. So just so you know, at 6 o'clock. Whoa, sorry guys. Whoop. I am going to stop this live stream at 6 o'clock, and then Andy will start another live stream only on our Facebook page, Pocatello Paranormal Research. So head over there for the evening show. Because they're going to be in the basement. And it's not that basements freak me out. Dolls freak me out. Basements don't freak me out. But they have a ladder that goes down to the basement, and my legs don't, they're not going to work well on that ladder. So, boy, whoever's in here is really chatty.
Yeah.
Chatty Cathy.
We love chatting.
Huh. Well, we can head upstairs to one of the other escape rooms
Sure.
and hang out for a little while.
I like it.
Do you know the time?
Thank you for
What
talking.
time is it? Do you know?
About that time.
Yeah, sassy. Okay, yeah. I have to leave at 6, so. Yikes.
How do you just turn the room off? Hey, this one I have to set it up a certain way.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I like that. You still have the link in your Amazon where you got that?
Yeah.
Would you send it to me, please?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool because I like seeing the graph on it.
What is
It's his rim pod, but it has a graph. So it shows you graphically the spikes.
That's cool.
Oh my gosh, shush. Shush.
So after 6, we probably should hit the
Come on, dirty bird. Let's go upstairs.
Okay.
With Kelsey for her.
Nice.
Probably after 6.
You know, that's funny, Gina, because I never really trust like all the information that's coming in, but it kept coming in and I was so confused because I thought it was somebody else, but I kept but it's a little girl. It's or child, not knowing that.
Well, technically a 16-year-old is, but no, she was very doll-like, very small.
Yeah, it's very cool. Okay, we are headed upstairs to another escape room. Very cool. Anyway, so much fun. This place is a lot of fun. Ask questions. Is there anything that you want us to ask? Is there anything that you've seen that we have not paid attention to? Gets a little overwhelming when you have all the equipment going off and you have the noise of the REM pods and you have all that kind of stuff. So let us know. You can see that we've taken over. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, we're gonna. Here we go. I'm gonna flip you guys around so you can see we're headed upstairs.
All right, we got a couple of different rooms to choose from for which we want to do. We've got Gangland, which when we had the lasers in there, we got a lot of activity from those lasers. That's why I took them out. I was like, nah, you're them. We have Magical Man, which I do have voices come through on the baby monitor in that room.
That's where we're going.
Okay.
It's not usually clear. It's usually like one word mumble kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's very spooky. And then I have Kidnapped, which is back there, which is how we often hear the footsteps down the hallway.
Yeah.
The mayhem
Mayhem? Perfect.
while I'm here, and then you guys can do.
Here, give me one. I just got some stuff.
She's got to take all the trip wires and explosives out before we enter. It's called mayhem.
Yeah.
I guess you guys, if you have not been to the escape rooms here, I guess come in and try them out. I want to now.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of fun.
Although now we know some of the secrets, so I don't know if it'd be. I don't know.
Right. All right.
Okay.
That's quite the narrow appeal.
Yeah.
Left. Got it.
We're gonna put this.
I need to find a plug.
Plug right back behind you.
Okay.
So we're doing it right here then?
Sure.
Put our stuff here?
Yeah, this room is a little small. I do apologize. Right here is where the baby monitor sits.
Okay.
So that's
Birdie, can you set this
Yeah,
up somewhere, please? Maybe over here.
Is there electronics in this box?
in this box.
Yeah.
Nope, there is just a plastic sheet of
Okay.
that bit, just plastic sheet. There is a lot of electronics in this room, so let me have a look.
Yes. Go for it.
I just can't get back up.
We can help you with that.
Yeah. It's not pretty, but I'll do it. Can they see?
They can see right here.
That's good.
Maybe you don't need this.
They can see the rim pod the most. They can't see the.
I wonder. Thanks.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Perfect.
All right.
I can imagine this place is really, really cold in the winter.
It does.
Does it get? Yeah, because I'm seeing like daylight through everything.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yes, it is very cold. And 80-year-old building has no heat up here because we can't install it up here.
Okay, so
I have one little space heater under my desk.
there was a comment that maybe some of the equipment was hitting in the attic because of the ventilation, the HVAC, but there wasn't anything up there.
No.
So it wasn't any of the equipment, none of it was hitting because of HVAC.
Yeah. The
I'm
only
reading a comment.
so the only things that we have for like heating or cooling is we have two giant coolers that are outside. The only thing in the attic that goes to them is the pipe that holds the water to cool
Oh.
them. That's the only thing that goes to the attic for that. And at the very entrance, that big like metal thing
Yeah,
that has heating to downstairs.
the,
None of the other stuff works.
just the duct work there. That's it. Okay, yeah, so
That's all
that,
it is.
so with the hits we were getting were authentic. They weren't interference from an HVAC system. Cool.
We got a comment asking if you hear anything on the regular.
All the time.
Nice.
All of the time.
On the what?
Regular. Like anything that happens often.
Oh, okay.
Footsteps are the most often that I hear, and then second would be the voice. When we were doing the haunted house, and we were having a lot of guests up here, because normally we only have max of like 8 for
Yeah.
like one room for an hour,
Yeah.
so not that much. But when we did the haunted house, guests were, or the ghosts were not happy. I had never seen or heard so much activity. Like daily voices were coming through the baby monitors, and they're just like your classic, nothing fancy baby monitor.
Yeah.
And
Oh, you can hear it out there.
yeah, because it's on. Footsteps
Okay.
up and down the hall all the time. It was the only time I've ever seen a door close on its own. It was the secret door out there, so that big heavy door
Yeah.
closed on its own.
Wow, that's surprising.
That's crazy.
Wow, the battery's almost completely dead.
Really.
Yeah, that's brand new batteries too.
That doesn't surprise me with as active as this place. Yeah.
Batteries in it.
Oh yeah, flashlights after I was using that, after that haunted house. I spent a lot of money on batteries.
Yeah. I bet.
There's so many.
Since they use it so much. And they're all red lines, like that's crazy.
Yeah, and that one on the very end is pegged and it's just solid.
Yeah.
And I use, like I said, when I do my doll, because I set up So my mom made a doll and I had it packed away for like 40 years. And I finally have a guest room where I put her on display and I started having, I could hear things. I'm like, I wonder if it's the doll. So I started setting up the equipment and they don't peg like this.
Yeah.
They flicker, they'll flicker, but they're not pegging.
Like
That's the only doll I can handle. Yeah,
And
it's
there's no electrical in this wall in
That's
this
cool.
area. This is just an empty chest with a plastic sheet. Like there's no electrical anywhere on these walls right here.
wow. And that sound you hear is the EM emitter.
okay.
So I get a kind of like nonchalant feeling in this room. Like it's not really heavy in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't feel heaviness. Do you guys?
Not really. I feel like we're kind of being watched at a distance.
Yep.
But not really like they're engaging right now, which is fine.
I will say, I don't know if it's just because of like the vibe of the lobby. Anytime I have children coming in to do an escape room, Magical Mayhem is one of my family friendly ones.
Mm-hmm.
They're always like extremely nervous and like freaked out, worried like they're gonna get scared or whatever. And then the second they step through the door, they're like just calm and they're like happy. So I don't know if it's just because of like the lighting and the vibes, but like every single time without fail.
Oh, congratulations. Somebody's a new grandpa today.
Aww.
Yay.
You mean the ghosts are nervous or the children are?
The children.
Oh.
They're nervous until they get in here. And then they
Wow, you would, because this kind of gives off a nervous, like, I could see a kid being scared of this room, you know what I mean? But if they're just fine with it, that's really interesting.
Yeah, without fail, every single child.
I wonder if it's one of the ladies who's maybe more motherly,
Yeah.
like calming everything down because she doesn't want to scare the kids. I don't know.
Maybe that's what I'm getting, that, like, nonchalant, like, oh, I'm not as, like, on edge as I was before, especially in the attic.
Were you on edge in there?
I mean, I definitely felt like somebody was, like, sitting behind me.
Did you?
Yeah. In that corner, in the, like, the corner.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't really turn my head to look, but
What's in that?
Here's a.
I don't know, just in the attic, I just felt like somebody was standing in the corner.
Would you please put that up there? Forgot I had it in my pocket. Thank you. Well, it's really interesting. I've never seen that EMF detector stay pegged. Pegged.
It's still?
Like pegged.
Oh my goodness. No, you're good.
Wow.
That's crazy.
This one needs two.
Really?
Yep. And this doesn't have anything in it. Where
That's
did you guys get the chest from?
I'm gonna assume the Goodwill.
Oh,
Because that's where we get 90%
oh,
of our.
somebody's gonna chat.
The chest.
Yeah, it very well could be that there's something attached with this piece of furniture.
the batteries.
Yeah.
I know better than that.
I've got a whole bunch of batteries downstairs, guys.
I do too. I just put them in my pocket so I can switch
Whoa.
on the fly.
Well, the problem is with these EMF detectors,
Boom.
you have to have a screwdriver, a little tiny Phillips.
Hey, I got one of those.
Flashlight.
Oh,
It's right there.
right on the corner of that. Switch it out with a different one.
It's crazy. And there's nothing behind this.
Oh, look at that. It just went pegged.
So let's go.
Is there what?
It's in here, right?
Nope.
What's in here?
Just a piece of plastic.
Plastic.
Just like a plastic sheet.
Well,
That's
okay.
Back and forth.
so it could be the furniture. Huh.
Go.
What are you getting?
I jumped a little bit.
What about on that back corner where the other ones are going nuts?
Well, now it's really close to the REM pod deck.
That's okay. Is it spiking?
It did for a second, but then it stopped.
That's wild. I don't know. I mean, we've certainly seen attachments to furniture. You know, like grandma's buffet or something. You get it, and grandma's clinking dishes all night long.
Yeah.
Things like that. So I wonder if somebody.
Mine's not doing anything though.
It doesn't look like a particularly old chest.
Yeah.
You know. Huh.
It'd be a whole chest.
Mm.
Hoping we'd leave.
This is really weird.
Are you getting any kind of vibe in here, girl? Nothing?
On this other side, we do have a jewelry box.
Oh,
So it could be.
where did Gina go?
I think she's downstairs talking to Kelsey's.
I don't know if it could be this, but this is like a really old, strange jewelry box.
The cameras aren't doing off much more than anything else.
I don't think the cameras don't give off much.
That's no.
Really interesting.
Is there anything in it?
There is a dragon.
What if we put
That might.
the equipment on the desk and see what happens?
In here?
Right there. Just curious to see if
That's gonna suck to listen to on the audio. Oh my gosh, it's going
what is going nuts? Really? Well, the typewriter's definitely old.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I tell all of my guests, so that they don't mess with it too much.
Oh, that's wild.
That one usually doesn't even.
No.
That one's also completely solid.
Oh, right now there's nothing.
There we go.
Here, I do want to.
Holy.
What did it go up to?
So the dragon's not affected.
70.
Cool.
70?
0.7. 0.7. So behind the back. Maybe.
But on the desk,
1.4.
Behind. Wall is.
We have a big old electrical thing there.
No, it's so where he's at. Right? Oh yeah, there is something on the wall. I don't know what it is. Yeah. I don't know what it is.
Huh.
Because this outlet has no power to it.
That's a big old magnet there.
Yes, makes that.
It's like a magnetized door to open and close.
Yes, but there is no power going to it right now. Otherwise, it would not open.
Did that go off to magnets?
Sure.
Because. And that's where the power source is. This one's just a plain magnet. And I unplugged it.
why would it be up there on the top though?
There might be a lot of voltage going behind here.
There is. So right here on the other side of the wall, there is a outlet, but we had it disabled because it was messing with our other ones. So we disabled the one that's right here.
Oh, there's something.
This one's like huge. This outlet here. Huge amount of EMF.
So why don't we move all of the detectors and everything over to the middle tape?
Yeah, we can definitely do that.
and see if,
There's nothing left here, so. That wouldn't explain why the chest.
I don't know though, maybe. They're still going crazy over there.
Yeah.
What the world?
But that's still weird.
See, it's
Yeah.
like solid.
That's not a magnet all the way over here though, or that outlet.
Has anyone tried like
Is this like
talking
a,
to him?
what is it called?
No, I think we should.
I mean, it could just be a really strong.
That's what I'm wondering.
Fair cake you want, but this thing should be going off with the electrical field because this is more sensitive for electrical fields.
Yeah, see, that one's solid, that one's red lining. This one's, oh, that one's red lining. That's one.
So why don't we try talking to him, Leanne, see who's here?
Someone's here.
Sounds good to me. I'm figures. Alright. That's good.
So is it, it's over here. It's almost dead, Andy. Is it Steve? Is Steve in this room?
There's a lot of.
Wow.
Wow, mine going off?
Something is swinging me.
Yeah. So we usually don't see this kind of activity, guys. We don't usually see this much of our equipment going off at any given time. And as you can see, all the EMF detectors are going nuts.
Yeah.
But it's been like that consistently in this building. So
Is there, okay, crossing the rods means yes, and opening them means no. Is there somebody in this room with us?
Yes.
are you guys hearing that?
Yeah.
I think he was moving though.
No.
Downstairs.
No, it's voices.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Front door open. No.
I think so. I heard that too, Queen.
Yeah.
Oh.
So is this Steve in this room with us?
No, it's the other person with you guys.
Oh, Gina. Okay.
That was
Okay.
really loud.
I know she was.
She's sitting like at one of the tables right here. However, for some reason, sound just echoes, and the pixel pad, the thing that was all the way in that back,
Yeah.
I can hear it being played up here.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Wow.
As if it was right there by my door.
That's really interesting.
That's nuts.
Especially with the building empty, I'm sure that doesn't help.
Oh,
So, what did we last ask?
Okay, it's not Steve.
Not Steve.
Is this one of the ladies in the building, the lady spirits? It's okay to talk to us. We're here to communicate with you.
We are so together. Yes.
Is this the lady we spoke to downstairs? Is this the lady in the attic? Hmm. Faint.
Super faint.
Faint. Thank you. You have a lot of energy. You're setting off all of our equipment. Look at all those pretty lights.
She says yes. Isn't that really cool?
Do you hang out with the army fella?
Yes. I'll sit down too. Okay.
So she hangs out with the army fella. Are you the comforting spirit that children feel in this room? They feel relaxed when they walk in here. Okay. Did you have children?
No.
No. Okay. All right. But you give off a comforting vibe to them.
Yes.
Okay, that's good to know. There's something that she likes about you.
About me?
Her?
Oh.
Her?
Yeah. I don't know if you remind her of somebody. Does she remind you of somebody? She's like, yeah. So, could be the height and the hair color, and there's something about you. Yeah. You give off kind of a calming energy to you. Maybe she connects with that on a level too. Yeah. Do you ever jump out and scare the kids? I would. I'm evil.
No.
Ah!
I tell them all the time. It's one of my favorite things to do.
This lady does not, though. Um,
She's very strong.
were you a teacher?
No.
She said she didn't have children, right? No.
Yeah.
Were you married?
No.
Did you want children?
No. I hear you.
All others. Yep.
Did you, were you in your 40s,
When
your 50s
she's asking for what?
when you passed? Your 50s,
No.
your 60s?
No. Boop. You have to push him out of here.
Were you in your 30s,
No.
your 70s?
40s?
Keep pushing it out of him. The 40s? Were you in your 40s? Closer. Were you in your 30s?
I thought I, were you in your 20s? There's way too many young people in this building.
Yeah. I mean, it is a fun party.
I
place,
know, but it seems weird to have so many young people that have crossed in one spot,
right? That is weird.
you know? You were in your 20s. Were you closer to 30? Yes. Okay. Dang.
There is a lot of young people.
Dang, it's funny you start using my equipment.
Were you the same girl? No. You're not the same. Are you the same girl that we were talking to on that? What do you call it?
Pixel pad.
That pad?
The light up.
That light up pad?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
But she was 20.
She said she was 28 or closer to 30, but who knows?
All we got was the number 20 because we just started counting up from 19 and we said 20 and she was like, yeah.
So same girl. Same girl. Okay. And so you also hang out in the attic. I would hang out with the army guy
Yeah,
too.
he seems cool.
Yeah, you know. Yeah. I like
I
uniforms.
was also like, girlfriend.
I like uniforms. It's okay. That's funny. Okay, cool. So, but how many is that? 6?
2 ladies.
Is this a third lady? This is the third lady.
If it's the same person in the attic, then I don't think it's a third lady. But if it's a
Oh. Okay, ask her what color skin she has.
that's not a yes or no question.
Yeah, okay. Do you have brown skin? Okay, so it's the same lady from
Yeah.
the bedroom. Okay. Okay, and you died in the river? Yes, okay.
Yeah, this stuff's going nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know if we got an occupation out of her.
she was only like 20 something, right?
Yeah. So it's
Were you asked if she was not in college?
I think she was.
She was? Were you in college?
Oh yeah, you were asking about the University of Utah or something.
Okay, she was in college.
Yeah, I think it was ISU.
Did you attend ISU? I also attend ISU. It's pretty cool.
Okay, cool. So we don't have, then we have a year, like the 80s, late 80s, early 90s when you passed? Okay. I'm wondering if we can find anything out in a newspaper. Oh, man.
All right. What other questions?
What other questions do we have?
I think they want to like say something.
Yeah, I think you're agreeing with you. What do you want to ask?
So, are you able to go home and see your parents? That's a yes.
Open them up.
Do you have siblings that are alive? Okay.
Something off, please.
What?
The one that's speaking.
Thank you.
There we go.
Do you did you have children? Oh, we asked her. She said no. Okay. Was your boyfriend in the car with you? Yes. Did anybody else in the car pass away? She may not know. She may not know.
Hey, I know.
Yeah. Do you know if anybody in the car passed away?
I've got.
You should ask how many people are in.
I'm thinking 4.
How many people in the car?
She can't give
Oh,
you a
there
number.
were
4.
people in the car.
It was
In
4.
this one, yeah.
Were there 4 people in the car? Yes.
Was your name? Let me think. Carrie Ann Andreasen?
Oh. Yes.
That was in 2010 though.
What did you say? No, might not be. There was she said
90.
80s, late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
So that wouldn't make.
What's going on? So say that name. Ask that question again.
Was your name Carrie Ann Andreasen? Anderson?
She could just have the year wrong. God dang it. I don't know, but something is hurting my back really, really bad.
It was a car accident, according to this report. Plunged off a steep embankment near Arrow Rock Dam in southwestern Idaho and rolled into the water.
That's southwestern though. This is southeast.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's not the right. That's not the same.
Really nuts though. She attended Boise State University and died along with Trevor Ivanau of
That's not.
Cuna and Hillary Torres of Boise.
That's not. That's not this gal.
It's not this guy.
But somebody had a really, really bad back injury.
Yeah. Oh, a third passenger, 21-year-old Jared Robert West, was airlifted to St. Alphonse
Look for it.
Medical Center in Boise.
A wreck around here.
Okay.
I think it was Ingham. It was down past our boat launch. Like that Portneuf Gap area. Somewhere down in there is where I think she hit the water.
Was she wrong
Wrong?
Oh,
with the name?
Oh.
Where did we get her name?
No.
Open them up.
somebody had a really, really bad back injury in this wreck.
Did you get a back injury too?
No, it wasn't her. She was dead and hit the water. It was someone else in the wreck. I think they broke their back like right below the thoracic.
Hey, turn it off. Thank you.
I don't think somebody wasn't wearing a seatbelt. And I think they hit really, really hard. Holy moly.
You like playing that, don't you?
Oh.
Where's Mink Creek at?
Where's what?
Mink Creek?
Yeah, that's down by the gap.
Pocatello.
I put Pocatello, but
Mink Creek is that area that goes up to Scout Mountain. That whole area where the Mink Creek,
oh yeah.
that's the creek.
Okay.
And
I didn't think there was enough water there to drown somebody.
no, I don't think. But Mink Creek spills into the Port Neuf. Down.
I would think more of a Snake River type of thing.
I don't think so. Oh, it was definitely Port Neuf. The Snake, no, it's too far away. It was right here. It was right around the gap, somewhere down in there. It could have been between the gap and like Inkom, but it was right closer to the gap.
So the accident was right in Port Neuf River?
Uh-huh. Yep.
So you drowned in Port Neuf River?
I don't know. She died. She could have died before she hit the water.
Was
She
your
went
name,
into the water.
was your name Krista Bingham?
Pull out your drowning rods. I'm not getting good answers.
Can't look it up then.
Well, you pull up your drowning rod.
Oh, I guess it's 2015, so
Yeah,
probably not.
you might not get a good answer. I think it's 2015, huh?
For the Krista Bingham one I just looked at. Are you guys still here?
Somebody's still here because the equipment's going nuts.
Yeah. They all want to talk at once.
What time is it? Sorry, I keep asking, but I gotta go home and feed.
5:53.
Okay. Guys, I'm gonna sign off. I am gonna sign off because I gotta get home and feed a bunch of livestock. But Andy is going to be live streaming on Facebook. Go to Pocatello Paranormal Research and he will set up the live stream in just a few minutes. Give us about 10 minutes for him to get everything else set up, and then we'll keep going. Oh, Mudlover said Angela Wilhelm. Is it Angela Wilhelm? On your rods, try to ask before we sign off.
For the people who we were talking to before, was your name Angela Wilhelm?
Angela, is this you? That's a yes.
That's a yes.
Yes.
It's hard to say.
Angela.
You're so hesitant.
Well, that's pretty strong yes right now.
That is a pretty strong yes.
Wow. Mudlover. How did you come up with that name? I guess you Googled it. That's pretty amazing, Angela.
That is a
pretty strong yes. So we'll have Gina try to talk to Angela a little bit, and Chantel, and see what kind of information they can get.
I like it.
Cool. All right, guys, head on over to our Facebook, Pocatello Paranormal Research, and we will catch you there.
All right.
Bye.